Hello, Internet! Today we're playing a one-shot game on Roll20. To keep things simple, we're using pre-generated character sheets from the official D&D website, as you see on the left. The PDF on the right is Sacrifice of Innocence, which a Reddit user made using Matthew Colville's video series as an inspiration. You'll find links to resources used in this game in the description below. I also pulled some pictures from Google searches for character art and such. Looks like I'm getting notifications. The party is waiting for me in Messenger to get this started. Let's create a new game. Sacrifice of Innocence. Let's set some game settings. D&D 5e. And just to make it easier, auto rolls. Not really necessary, but couldn't hurt. Looks all good. Let's roll. And here we go, everyone. Here's the link. Copy it over. Paste and send. Alright, while we're waiting for everyone to join, let's get some resources loaded. Got a background, grab some music for the in-game jukebox.
Jason, are we recording right now?
Yes.
Oh.
Have some music. Give me a minute while I pull up some things. Waiting for James anyway. Pre-game research and found some tracks that I wanted to add in here. You guys all have your character sheets ready?
Yep.
Yep. We've got it pulled up adjacent to the Roll20 screen, so.
Excellent. Jamie, do you need me to send you the PDF?
Yeah.
If you go on the group chat on Facebook.
I'll send it to you.
Oh, okay. That works too.
Yeah. Since we're going off the basic sheet, was hoping to grab a copy of the the pre-generated character sheets that we used to add Barnes Noble.
Exactly.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah.
I will pull that up because that has the spell cards that everybody put together. There was a website called OrcPub that I used to use, but now I'm using it's called DungeonMastersVault.com.
Does it allow for more accurate stuff? Because I know we had problems in the past with that.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Awesome.
No, the problems that we had in the past were because of the actual sheets from Wizards of the Coast actually had some issues.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice.
Like, the legit ones. Alright, so let's create some characters. Let's go. Adding a character.
Sorry, I'm fixing up my setup
Should put it in.
so it's perfect.
There we go. And Jamie, you had given me your picture to use, so I'm putting that in your there.
Thanks.
What was the character name?
Petra.
Okay.
Was up most of the night. I first taken an old sketch I did and coloring it up.
Okay.
Which is not an easy thing to do digitally for me, honestly. I never get the mouse to move the way I want to.
Okay, I've got one for Jimmy ready.
James says he'll be right here.
It's fine.
I just messaged him to see what was up.
Alright, let's get Lacey's character ready. So, Jimmy, feel free to start modifying yours if you'd like.
Absolutely.
Go. And then... now that is... folder. Okay. Oh. Figured I'd do something silly. Okay, let's upload all these. Uploading a whole bunch of pictures in here, so it'll just take a minute.
There's a guitar player that I know that I'm picturing him when I'm picturing this character. I'm trying to find him, but I can't remember which guitar player he is.
Alright, I found the perfect picture for Brick.
Alright.
Very northern Conan. I know you wouldn't have it any other way. Are we going to do character voices, by the way? I'm full on up for it. I just want to know in advance if I'm going to be the only
say,
one
why not?
doing a character voice.
Go for
So
it.
I'd like to know now. I was thinking about doing my horrible Scottish one, but I decided I was just going to do Grog Strongjaw.
Who is this guy? I can't.
Who's what guy?
The guitar player that I can't think about.
What band does he play for?
Remember, just something from the 80s.
That narrows it down.
I know. It was a metal band, though.
Again, that narrows it down.
What race
Yeah.
is your bard?
He's a half elf.
Half elf?
Yeah. What's his name? Oh. Ah, I think I found him.
Lacey, can I send you a picture?
Yeah.
It's literally the first picture that comes up for Half-Elf Bard when you Google it. And I think it's actually perfect. It should be delivered shortly.
Oh, I remember. It wasn't a metal band. It was David Bowie and Labyrinth.
Are you?
You could have given us some other clue, like you worked with the Muppets
For real?
or Jennifer Connelly
I like metal
or
bands.
song name or something like that.
Sure. Choose David
I've
Bowie.
actually never seen
Honestly,
Labyrinth.
he's what? We need to rectify that at some point.
No, Kay and I are gonna go see it together. I'm gonna see all the movies that I missed in my childhood.
I'm moving things around accidentally.
Man, why can't I be invited to that stuff? That sounds super fun.
It's girl time, Jimmy.
All right, I sent that picture to you. Do you see it?
To who?
Mm-mm.
No?
On what?
On text message.
I did not get it yet.
Probably should have sent it via. Well, just search Half-Elf Bard on.
Oh
on
wait, no, I
Google,
did get it. I'm sorry. I
and
just
it
got
will
it.
be there.
I just got it.
So is your bard going to be a male or female?
A male.
Okay.
Urbane the Brick Dawson is ready to play.
And what character are you playing, hey, Jimmy?
Oh, I'm playing the Barbarian.
Explains the Scotch.
Oh, that is not a Scottish accent, but I appreciate it.
Yeah, it was very not.
Closer to Cockney almost.
Yeah.
Like James is coming on.
Honestly, you know what it is? It's
Hey, James.
hello.
Hello.
You know what it is? It's the space orcs from Warhammer 40k. That's exactly what the accent is.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah, that's okay.
So James, you got a character in the character list. Feel free to
Wonderful.
give him a name. What character are you playing today?
Me?
Yeah.
I thought I might play the fighter.
All right. I forgot. I need to send that over to Jamie real quick.
Yeah, I could trot over to where you keep the D&D stuff and grab a copy, hard copy of the papers.
Honestly, she probably just could do that.
There you go, Jamie. I just sent you the Tiefling Warlock in the group messenger.
Okay.
So, do we want to show our faces for this? Or do we want to do
We're already mid-thing.
thingies?
You want to keep showing your face? Keep showing your face.
Alrighty.
If you have a picture, please feel free to add it.
Oh, I do. Let's see.
And do you have the fighter character sheet by chance?
Yeah, sure. The human fighter?
Yeah, human fighter sounds good.
Sent. Okay. So, think you guys are about ready, or need to mess with the character stuff a little bit more? What do you think?
I'm still trying to get my character sheet to pop up.
Okay.
Mine.
Yeah, the Facebook thing on the computer is
I'm ready
so
when you are, boss.
slow.
No worries, boss. We got a minute.
When I clicked the T-Fing file, but the human file came up instead.
Click the wrong one.
Yep, just slid up, didn't it? Is there a way to exceedingly quickly transfer all of this information to Roll20, or is it just back and forth?
It's more back and forth.
Okay, never mind.
There's ways to create a character, but it's not going to be the same.
Sure.
Just split the screen and have.
Yeah,
stuff
no,
on
yeah,
one
that's
app
what
and then the
that's
other.
what I already have. I would just wanted
If
to
you
see if there was a better way.
You don't have to use the built-in Roll20 stuff. You have the character sheet in front of you.
Lacey, you did such a good job at making that art, by the way.
What art?
The East County D&D art.
Oh, thank you. Oh, is that? I'm sorry. I'm zoomed in like hardcore. Oh,
You made that.
I just saw the 20, and I. Thank you.
Okay. Again, just hold down Alt, so it won't resize it. There we go.
Oh, sorry.
That map layer.
Lacey, you picked a perfect picture.
What?
You picked a perfect picture.
The one of David Bowie.
Yeah.
But it's not like.
Let's get no Crypt.
I mean, the only thing that gives it away is that it is, in fact, David Bowie's face.
Oh, otherwise.
How we doing, guys?
It's going good, boss.
Good. Got all the paperwork here. Theoretically.
Looking a lot better. My I had like a bazillion PDFs open. I had to trim the fat a little bit.
Oh, with that.
All right. Don't need to roll initiative just yet.
Yeah, I was trying to edit it and I clicked it.
We could probably just go back and forth from page to page just in this first one, Lace, and then after we can fill out the specifics, you know?
Oh yeah, yeah. I just wanted to get my like my hit points, my speed, like that basic middle.
Okay.
All right. We ready to roll?
Oh, heck yeah. Are we going to be doing swearing on this? I need to know now.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
that's good.
Just in general, try to keep it to PG-13-ish minimum. I don't know.
Okay.
It's an accidental FU is gonna happen. Just be warned, YouTube.
Disney's gonna hate us.
Alright.
Oh, Disney.
Disney?
I can't edit my my character background to change my name.
You should... Oh, that's right. I didn't give you that yet, because you weren't here yet. My bad. To add you now. Because you weren't in the game, I couldn't add that to you. There you go.
Don't be
And we
mad
could
at
be
me.
able to roll
Oh,
our
no.
dice across the screen, or the rolls just
Oh,
could be
yeah,
coming up
that-
on the chat.
I think that's something that we activate on our own. You go to settings and then down to enable 3D dice.
Down
Okay.
the gear icon. I'm going to do that as well.
Alright.
And I'm also...
I love it when it
automatically roll
happens. Especially in our last game, hey, we had those double swords, just a waterfall of dice across the screen.
Yeah.
Oh, that was always so much fun.
Even though the rolls sucked, it was still good to look at.
Well, I mean, every roll other than yours, Jamie. You always
Yeah.
roll amazing.
Yeah. You
Human fighter.
you play to your skill set too, for sure. So I'll be right back. It will take less than a minute. I just have to let a dog out.
Alright.
I feel like
No problem.
I can hear it crying. I'll be right back.
So, Lacey, you're playing Lore?
Lore.
Half-elf bard?
Let's go, girl.
Yeah.
Okay. And Petra, Tiefling, Warlock. Got it.
All right. Okay, I'm back.
Alright, guys. Let's go. Pop over to the region map.
Loading, loading.
There it is.
Yeah. Let's get my music up a little.
So, Jason, before we get started, do we want to introduce our characters?
Yes, please. And actually, that's my thing with this region map. I'm going to get the intro with your characters and why you're here and what you're doing.
Okay, cool.
So, actually. So, you are all in the city of Neverwinter. As you can see on that map up here. And you were hired by a dwarf named Gundren Rockseeker, asking you to bring a wagon load of goods to a city known as, well, a town really, known as Phandalin, which is, let's see, where is Phandalin on this map? You're down, way down there. But you're not gonna get to Phandalin this game. We're having to stop a little early on. So, on your way delivering these goods, he says he's gonna meet you down there. He and his bodyguard friend, Sildar. So you're just traveling on the high road. You're a day south of Neverwinter, and you're about here on the map. And you notice that one of the oxen pulling the wagon load is starting to limp, and the wagon's kind of rocking a bit. So it's late afternoon, and lying ahead of you is a small hamlet, a little village. What do you do? Oh. Let's go around the table here. Jimmy, describe your character.
Okay, before you stands a large man of Norse build, by the name of Urbane the Brick Dawson, a human barbarian.
That is very Conan.
Oh yeah. And Urbane would like to.
Well, let's before you do any actions, let's make sure everybody has a chance to introduce themselves.
Sorry, proceed.
So now, Jamie, explain your character to everybody.
Well, in opposite of our Urban here, I wouldn't say tall, about 5'4", 5'8" if you include the horns. Horns, rather sleek in figure, hair and dressed in my fine purple robes. Host constantly looking at the map while looking around at the surrounding areas. Has see that we are still on course. I am a tiefling warlock. Not only whether her quiet head and demure her still keep an eye out for possible sources of knowledge, and also, shall we say, recruits for my little club, the Thentarium. Have an organization and that seeks both economic and political knowledge and control, both legally and ill. But overall, you can trust me.
Oh, sure. Yeah. Everybody's got that one sketchy friend.
I say I have friends in high and low places.
There we go.
Or high friends in low places.
I was just about to say that.
Okay, we'll go with that. Alright, so, Lacey, tell us about lore.
Okay, so I would like.
AKA David Bowie?
No. Definitely a unique character.
I just like the way that he looks. He's pretty.
It's David Bowie, so.
Yeah, but so I'd like for Lore himself kind of to be sitting in the back, probably the back of this covered wagon. I don't know if they have like pipes or anything, but I'd like him to be smoking a pipe of some sort, just kind of gazing off into the back in the horizon. Lore himself has been a vagabond throughout his entire life. It's the only life that he's ever known, and he's at this point kind of looking for a little bit more than that, looking for something a little more interesting, a little more wondrous, a little more adventure, he wants to change the world with that.
Lovely.
Yeah.
All right.
With his death metal music.
Oh, Jason.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what?
This is going to be good. I like this.
It is, if you read the bio, it is a death metal lead singer.
All right.
Or guitar player.
Okay.
So.
All right. So, James, it's Hat.
It's
Tell us
Hat.
about Hat.
Good old
For
Hat.
those that don't know about Hat, let's talk about Hat.
Well, Hat is
Better get comfortable, people. This is going to be a long story.
The bane of my
Hat's-
existence.
Hat's story is a short and simple and courageous one. No, Hat is retired. He was a soldier out of Neverwinter, and newly into his retirement, he's decided to settle in Waterdeep. So he's taking a little side work to travel from Neverwinter down to Waterdeep, just to make a little coin. And then after he helps get this group to Phandalin, he's going to be on his way. Unless something happens along the way where he decides to stay with the party, that makes him want to stay with the party. But
Well, you know, that's-
he's a grumpy old soldier. He thinks he knows better than all the young adventurers out there because he's seen a thing or two.
Mm-hmm. Alright. So, do you know each other, or is this all just like, hey, you just answered this job because you're looking for money?
I would like to have been a hitchhiker that they just picked up.
Okay.
Traveling minstrel.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Laura is a traveling minstrel. Now, you guys know you can change the name under your picture if you go to the gear icon and change your display name. If you want.
Brick is
Does
from out of town and is constantly looking for work to just adventure and try to make a name for himself.
So you're all just looking for a buck, yet haven't really met each other before this. It's been a day and just traveling the road.
Sure. Yeah.
So this
You guys are getting paid?
your oxen is limping pretty badly. What do you guys do? Oxen, I think.
We should stop somewhere and check to see if the leg is badly injured or if it just needs some rest.
We could still.
We don't want it to break down on us.
So I assume you stop the wagon?
I don't see why
Stop
not.
and see if there's a nearby town.
Okay. So you can see a town in the distance ahead of you. In fact,
What?
as you can see in the distance, you see another wagon being pulled by a single mule coming your direction. It looks like a couple and their young child. They all look a little bit like worn and tired, and very bagged under the eyes. And you can smell a bit of smoke or ash off of them as they pass by you.
Oh.
They don't even look up at you as they walk by, trot on by with the horse. Do
So, if I may, Urbane, the brick, looks and sees them, and waves them down with a big wave, and says, "Hail, friend! What lies before us?"
They slow down. Evermist, if you're willing. We're going to Neverwinter. And they look at your ox that's limping. Should probably take care of that.
Where's
luck.
the? All right. Thank you very much for your kind words and advice. Safe travels, friend.
Same to you. And the horse-drawn cart with the man, woman, and child goes north back where you came. Does anybody want to take a look at the ox? Maybe do a medicine check?
Let's see what I'm good at.
You guys can decide who would be appropriate for that.
Not me.
I got a +2 on medicine.
That's better than what I got. You should give that
Go for it.
Give that a shot, Petra Rose.
Couldn't think of a better last name.
I like it.
It's fine. It's
It's
perfect.
lovely.
So
It fits.
I need to try to open up the character sheets for you guys.
Hold on a second, guys. Yes? Hi. Yeah, a little bit. Okay. Hi.
Aww.
Okay.
Hi.
Are you here to pick up Oreo? Okay. Awesome.
That's adorable.
Would you let the dogs back out, please? Would you be sure to let dogs out? I just put them outside.
All right, we got it.
If they're inside, I
12.
thought I heard them ringing around. Yeah, I will. Okay, thank you so much. All right, bye-bye.
All right. So
Sorry, guys.
with the 12, you're looking. This is you have two ox, but this one ox is obviously throwing a shoe. It's bleeding a little bit on one of its ankles. It's not too bad. You figure it probably needs maybe just obviously a new shoe and probably just a day of rest to really help it heal up. you know that with the goods that you're pulling, you wouldn't be able to make it with just one ox. So you figured it'll probably make it to this town that's just over the ridge ahead of you.
So what do you think,
Healing
Petra?
word on it? Would that be something I can do? Because I know he's technically a creature, so would healing word apply?
You could spend a spell on healing this thing, but it would still need a new shoe.
I can walk without shoes.
Because it wouldn't be in pain.
It can't walk another 4 days without a shoe.
No.
So what you think, Petra? Put it out of its misery. Eat it. Get a new one in the next town over. What do you think?
I may be a demon, but I'm not cruel.
I may be a demon, but I have standards. I'm gonna cast healing word on it.
Just
Just
yes. So at least until we reach the town, it will be somewhat comfortable.
mhm.
Yeah.
We can get his shoe replaced there,
Yeah.
and they can both have a nice rest.
Yes, a shoe is
Take
cheaper
off
than a
again in
whole
the
other
morning.
option.
So
So you
We're in the vet.
You proceed to the town,
yes.
and you see a small sign tacked on a fence nearby saying Evermist. And in this town, the first thing you notice is that there is a smoking heap of what was once probably an inn or tavern. Just an ash and ruin, burned to the ground.
Bet it
Looking
was
around,
that couple.
this very small town, all you happen to really see around you is what looks like perhaps a general store. There's a smithy, and behind the smithy is obviously some sort of stables. Nearby is a granary tower, and then there's a single stone watchtower. I couldn't find a good picture of a stone watchtower, so that wooden one will have to do.
Very well. All right.
Well, I think we
Starting
see
to
some
sprinkle.
stables up there.
It's starting to get a little rainy, just a little misty in the air.
I think we see some stables up there. Why don't we head over there and see if that blacksmith can help fix the shoe?
As you approach, you can see that in the watchtower are 2 guards looking over, watching you. They don't seem bothered. They're just keeping an eye. So the stables are behind the smithy. The smithy is known as the Noble Forge. That's what it says on the front sign.
Okay.
So as we get there, what do we see besides the noble forge? Is there anybody?
You can hear inside. There's a blacksmith working.
Oh, okay.
Do you actually go straight to the stable, or do you stop and go into the blacksmith?
Let's go to the blacksmith.
Okay.
Maybe he can help us first.
So you enter, and you meet this man. And he's sitting there working away at the blacksmith. And just hammering away on something. It looks like perhaps some tongs or something that he's putting together. He turns and sees you walking in. Can I help you?
Hello, friend.
What?
I was wondering if you would mind reshoeing our oxen for us. Seems to have thrown a shoe.
Sure, that's simple enough. It's about 5 copper for reshoeing a single Jew.
Very well. That sounds reasonable enough. Hey, if you don't mind me asking,
Yeah.
what? Because you said we passed a burnt down building, right?
Yeah. Yeah, you did.
What's the story with the pile of ash over there?
He sets down his hammer, leans back, just looks at you, and it's like he's holding back some anguish in his face. And he just mumbles the word, Goblins.
Goblins.
Little greenies.
Yeah.
Is it little greenies?
Little greenies.
I mean, it is accurate.
So you're saying goblins did this?
He just nods his head, and it looks like he's trying to hold something in.
Blasted goblins.
Like he's very
They're worse
upset.
than vermin.
And kind of shrugs his shoulders and shakes his neck a little. Take your oxen out back. My wife will be there. She'll meet you.
Very well. Are you alright, friend?
Just, yeah.
You seem to be upset.
Hmm.
Something
Please.
happened.
Is there
Just
a...
slowly shakes his head, closes his eyes, and just starts to wave you out. I'll take care of your ox. Just
Is there anybody in this town that we can talk to find out more about what happened?
the guards. Captain Thorne.
Oh, okay.
Thorn.
Very well.
Where might I find Captain Thorne at this time of day?
Watchtower.
Okay. All right then.
Let's
That sounds.
hold the cart to the back and head for the watchtower, I suppose.
Sounds good to me.
Sounds good.
He nods and just watches you leave. You guys gonna bring your ox?
Yeah, I think we should
Yep.
park it first, and then we can kind of go about town and talk to people.
Alright, so you go around back and you see a woman who's just distraught. Like, tears are still actively down her face. She sees you coming up and she starts wiping her face. And, so, do you say anything to her?
Yeah.
I do have a.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, okay. So she is pretty. Okay, that's all I wanted to know.
Woof.
What does that
Yes,
matter?
yes,
I just,
yes.
I have
Well,
a thing for
crying
pretty
woman.
face.
It's attractive. Are you happy?
She is a married woman.
Oh
You
dear.
brute.
I can still think she's cute.
Beast. Anyway.
Maybe kill her
So-
husband later. I don't know.
We'll say, I'll say, pardon me, but the blacksmith up front said that you could take care of our oxen for us.
Oh, my husband said, okay.
Oh, your husband. Oh,
Yep.
well, hello.
You wouldn't be here about the goblins at all, would you?
We only
We were just
walked
informed
into
of
town.
them from your
Yeah.
husband.
He didn't even say anything?
No, I asked him.
Despite our inquiries, he didn't say anything.
They took our daughter.
What?
I know he's trying to be strong, but it's like he doesn't even care anymore.
How old is your daughter?
7?
That's a baby.
How old was the kid on the wagon going the other way?
That was a little boy.
Oh, okay.
He was probably about 8 or 9.
All right.
Okay, good.
Well, then.
So
Go ahead.
when did they take your daughter?
Last night. Early
Last night?
Early this morning, middle of the night. Maybe 12 hours. Her name is
Okay.
Brandy.
And there was no search party to go after them?
Oh, of course there were. Of course there were. The guards, one of them was injured. They killed some of the goblins, but they got away.
Whoa.
Is the search party returned yet?
Yes. Could you talk to the captain? Maybe get him to go back out?
Whoa.
Captain Thorn?
I'm sure I can convince my husband to take care of your ox for free if you need anything.
We'll do
Are
what
you
we
willing to
can,
go out
ma'am.
there?
Oh, absolutely.
Are you willing to go after them? You look strong and powerful.
Medium, I am a hero.
She looks over at Lore.
And being the Brick Dawson, after all.
I'd walk all year for the chance to kill a goblin.
I consider her going after goblins beneath me, but to take a child in the night, even and demons consider it inexcusable. I hit my fingers, hers, and a bit of flame sparks up.
She winces a little bit, but then goes, okay, well, if you're willing, that'd be really wonderful. I suppose I could help you a little bit if to send you on your way to maybe help some. I'm a bit of an enchanter. Perhaps I could enchant a weapon of yours or something. Then
Ooh,
I
I would
might be able
love
to help
that.
you go against these goblins. Would that be something that I can help with?
Yes, please.
Yeah,
Do you present a weapon to her to enchant?
Yeah, I can
Yeah.
have try on one of my javelins.
All right.
As I show this woman my dagger.
Okay, so
I
she'll
just
start.
don't-
So she's gonna start with that javelin, rolling 2d20s. And she tries, and her hand seems to glow a little bit as she touches the javelin. And it's like, maybe I need to try again. I don't think anything happened that time. I'm still learning this, but sometimes I can make the weapon very magical. Maybe I can see your dagger, miss? She kind of shrinks back a little bit, then grabs the dagger from you. Alright, so we're going to try that again. 22. It's not in me today. I'm sorry, perhaps it's just because I'm so broken up over this.
We understand, miss. Anyone will be not at their prime, and when their child could be in danger.
Can I roll performance to see if I can inspire her to do better?
It wouldn't function for this type of enchantment, but
Okay.
Well, we gotta go talk to the captain of the guard. We gotta go figure out what happened.
Yeah.
so she takes your ox and helps to unhitch them and is starting to put them into the stables. You see, there's a couple of horses in the stables as well.
And I'll say to
About a half a
her,
dozen.
thank you for your time. I appreciate. We all appreciate this, and we'll do everything we can to bring back your daughter. And starts tearing up.
She sees you're tearing up and she's just straight up crying again.
Oh, I give her a hug.
She hugs you back. I don't know who you are, but thank
Maybe
you.
that would freak out more.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm a hugger.
Is this character just you, but in real life?
It's me that's bigger and stronger and scarier. and gets really angry sometimes.
A barbarian hugger. That's new.
I love it.
So I'd like to start working my way over to that guard tower then.
All right. So around this tower, there's actually a palisade fence wall around it, and this the tower, I believe, is how many stories tall? Like 6 stories tall. It's extremely tall. It's all this old carved stone. It looks like it's been here a long time. The wooden palisade wall around outside. As you approach, 2 guards. Here's guard 1, because I am amazing with these names. And here's guard number 2.
Thompson.
They're
Frederick.
Wyatt.
Wyatt. Yeah.
They're on a platform on the inside of the wall, and they see you approach. State your business.
Hail, my good man.
We seek out Captain of the Guard Thorn.
Okay.
We have inquiries about what happened in the Goblin Raid last night.
Oh, you mean, you're here for the rewards then, are you? And they point down to a
Reward?
poster. There's a poster on the outside of the wall. It looks
I'm
like...
not going to say no.
this.
Yeah, we certainly wouldn't say no to reward, but you know,
No.
we're heroes.
Wanted.
We do what is necessary for the greater good, right, everyone?
That's right.
So the poster reads, Wanted, mostly dead. Theft, hooliganism, disturbing the peace, indecent exposure, kidnapping, banditry, and murder. Reward. 10 silver per matched set of ears.
Nice.
Silver.
Well, I will certainly hold on to that and endeavor to fill that bounty. But back to the matter at hand. Is Captain Thorne available? We
Of
have
course,
questions about the Goblin Raid.
Please, come on in. One of them waves down, and you hear a click as the gate latch is pulled open, and you enter, and you see inside there's a few more guards milling about, and there's actually one guard that is lying on a hammock, who is obviously injured. He seems to be breathing heavily, wrapped in bandages. And there's this man in the middle of the yard, who he's coming out of the watchtower as you approach.
Man, Thorn's an Aragorn looking dude.
Oh yeah.
Strider.
And he looks at you and sees the four of you enter. Gives each of you a once-over. Can I help you?
Yes. We are here to inquire into what happened with the Goblin Raid last night. What kind of details can you tell us? What happened?
Well, my men and I, we, when the goblins attacked, we chased them back and followed them to a pond about 5 miles east.
Okay.
There's maybe a dozen of them. There was also a hobgoblin and a warg. You know, the big
What?
wolf-like things with they speak. They have these crazy faces.
Oh,
We killed the warg and 3 of those goblins.
Lord, that.
But we almost lost one of our own. And he points over at the man lying on the cot. We don't think he's gonna make it.
That is a shame.
If only there was a healer here.
I was just about to ask if I could do that.
Well,
I'm not gonna just let him
he's gonna
die.
continue speaking for a moment.
Okay.
Well, we just heard from the blacksmith's wife that their daughter was taken. Were you able to find her?
No, they were too quick for us. We think that the inn was set ablaze to actually... It was as a diversion, so they could take the daughter.
What a diversion.
Was it just the daughter? Or were there multiple?
Just her.
Okay.
I mean, they usually come and take some food, some provisions, but this is the first time they've ever taken a person.
She was little, right? 7?
Yes.
So she technically could be food.
Oh my god.
See,
I'm just
Lacey.
kidding.
Oh,
Unfortunately,
jeez.
that is what we fear, yes. We
Okay.
don't know where they went.
What direction did they go? Because I'm not about to let that happen.
We lost track of them at the pond.
Okay, so you should go.
The pond. How long does it take to get to the pond?
Food.
Well, it's 5 miles due east.
Okay. Oh, right. Okay. Right.
I don't suppose you've spoken to the blacksmith. I'm sure that
We-
they would lend you some of the horses.
Really?
They did
I'm
not
certain
mention
for
that.
their
but
daughter.
We should go back and speak to them.
We will. We will. Are you, Captain Thorn, planning on another search party? Sending out another search party?
We have standing orders to defend this garrison on the road and to watch over the town more than anything else. This watchtower, by order of the Lord's Alliance, is more important than, unfortunately, one girl. We're told not to go any further than that. We broke protocol just chasing them that far.
Would at least you come with us then? Surely your men alone could protect the town of Evermist by themselves.
He gets a thoughtful look on his face. He's thinking about it. I'm gonna ask for one of you to roll a persuasion check.
That's not me. Somebody else more
I'll do it.
charismatic should do it.
Can we
Hat was stacking. Go for it.
can we help each other? Me and
I would say because you were both chatting with him, either Brick or Hat has advantage, or each of you rolls once to split it.
perception or persuasion?
Persuasion.
Yes.
To try to convince him to join.
I got a +2. Give me that. Let
Take that
Let-
sweet advantage.
yeah, help me.
I have a +3.
Oh,
But unfortunately, you haven't been chatting with him yet.
Let's. Okay.
You want to chat him up a bit first, or
Yeah. I mean, Captain Thorn, you wouldn't have been assigned to this post or reach the rank of captain if you just followed orders as a mindless machine. You show true ingenuity and the ability to think outside the box. You don't want to just blindly follow orders while one of your townsfolk is potentially eaten. A little girl, nonetheless, an innocent child.
Stop saying that. They're gonna eat the child.
Petra, did you
Lord,
want to
man.
be part of this too?
I
Petra,
step
if you-
closer between he and the
ahead.
two men and say, while it is true your position here is important for the sake of the town, and whatever this meeting is going to entail, but at this moment, one of your own people is in danger. If she still lives, while her family weeps his for her fate. Would you not rather her amend and such a mistake of staying here and make a world of difference for one family, or even for that one child?
Alright, so I'm going to ask
Let
either...
set aside
Go ahead.
the greater good for a whole town for the sake of one little child.
So either Petra and Hat each roll once, or one of the two of you roll advantage.
Well,
Yeah.
that was pretty good. Let's
Real
let
good.
me
Let's just have,
give advantage to Petra.
yeah,
Petra, roll me persuasion with advantage.
So 2 d20s then?
Yes.
Yup.
Okay,
Alright, so 18
Oh, yeah,
plus
that's
3,
gonna do it.
21.
Thank you.
He, for a moment, pauses and looks up at your horns. Then looks you in the eye. You're alright, you know. We didn't want to turn back. I ordered my men to turn back based upon... No, it was weak of us to do so. We have to make this right. Let's go.
Yes. Let's go crack some skulls.
There's a true member of the Lord's Alliance. Let's go kill us some goblins.
So he goes over to the stables, peeks inside, and says, Ferris, we're heading out again. Taking the horses. And you just hear a cough from the inside, and You notice that the wife isn't outside anymore. Thorn shuts the door, says, they're okay with us taking the horses. Let's go.
Before we go, should we perhaps get any extra supplies we may need? Some
Very well, yes.
potions of healing, some medicine kits. I don't know, whatever we may need.
I don't have such things on hand, but perhaps the general store, the Evermist Sundry. Theos might be able to help.
Before we leave the house, there is one thing that I would like to take.
You're going to steal?
I'm not. I'm going to bring it back. Does the daughter have anything like a stuffed animal or a nice blanket or something?
Oh, I like this better. Sorry. Sorry, brain went immediately to nefarious.
They're already stealing their horses.
No, we're borrowing.
Let's... I'm going to give a little roll for that.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. You'd have to go inside to actually speak to the blacksmith again if you'd like.
Oh, okay.
You should do that.
I'd have to. Okay. Alrighty. So I would like to go back inside, and I would like to ask him. I'd like to tell him we're gonna bring your daughter back. Is there anything of hers that I could have to make her feel better when we get her, so she's not as scared?
So the blacksmith and his wife they're sitting on a couple stools in there, and you ask them this, and the blacksmith just has a hand to his mouth, like he's just stifling his, just sadness. I don't know. That's what I'm
A sob. Stifling a sob.
Grief.
His grief. There we go. Thank you. The wife, she gets up, steps over to a back room area, comes back out, and hands you a small stuffed rabbit.
Oh.
Oh no, that's super cute.
Wait, just a second.
Oh, come on.
She's got one.
You know she's got one. She wouldn't be running away for no
Like
reason.
this one?
Yes.
Exactly like that.
Yes. There's now officially the stuffed rabbit.
Real quick, is that another toy that you have gotten our dog?
No, this was the first toy that I ever got when I was a baby, and it's the
Okay.
only one I
That's a
saved
lot
in
cuter.
childhood.
And you've
Oh my
held
God.
on to it all the time.
Yeah, I've
Yeah.
only kept one because I don't like to keep a lot of things, so this is all I have.
So
All
she
right.
hands you that, and just whispers to you, "Please bring back our little girl."
I will.
So you head back outside, and so you guys, do you go over to the general store?
Yes.
Okay. So you enter into the general store, and there's this man behind the counter. Wrong button. Oh, it looks like Hat is reconnecting.
Yeah,
Classic reconnect issue.
that's
Roll
okay.
20. Woo. Not that
We got this. It'll be fine. Seven out of 10 times is not an issue.
Uh-oh.
Hey, see you
He's in the
days.
chat.
Okay, everybody reconnect. Reconnect.
Whoa.
I'm
Yellow.
back. Oh. That was weird.
What happened?
I had a connection issue. It just everything locked up on me.
Oop. There we go.
What happened?
It was a connection issue.
Roll call, real quick.
Okay, I can hear Jimmy, I hear
Mhm.
Jamie, and I hear Lacey,
Yeah.
and I hear James.
Awesome.
All right, we're good.
I can
I
hear
don't
everyone
hear Jamie.
but James. With
James.
James said,
Okay,
So,
Jamie, reconnect.
mhm. Do 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 do
like, James is
do
mute.
do
Please,
That's great.
Jamie, can you reconnect, refresh, please?
I did already.
Can you hear James?
I can hear Jamie.
Jamie, can you hear James?
Yes, I can hear him.
Excellent.
Awesome.
We were waiting for you to say that.
I did 3 times.
Oh.
We didn't hear you.
All right. Moving on.
Roll 20. Love it. All right, so you enter the Evermist Sundry, and you see this man behind the counter.
Urbane is immediately does not like this guy.
Why?
He's too well-mannered looking.
I know a guy that looks exactly like him. Does not well mannered at all.
So he sees you enter, puts down a coin he was fiddling with, and just watches you come in. Kind of waves at you to come on in. You're letting in the rain. Come on.
Well, I don't like the rain, so yeah.
He sees Thorn with you. Thorn, what's going on? Who are all of you?
We going here for the gobies. Crank some skulls and find a little girl.
Oh my
Thorn
goodness.
says,
And
what
Urbane
that man
flexes
said.
above his head.
We're going to go try to save Remy. Could you do anything for us? Maybe help them with some supplies? And the man says, I suppose. What are you looking for?
We could probably use some health potions, maybe a medicine kit or two if you got them.
Let's see. GM. I only have the one health potion, and they're hard to come by. I usually charge 50 gold.
That is quite expensive.
That is a lot.
That's about standard price, actually.
Too rich for me.
Is
If one of you
Is
wants
there-
to try to talk him down and to a better price, feel free to roll a persuasion with advantage because you have Thorn with you. But
Maybe our
just-
I
bard?
would like to
Okay.
do that. Yeah.
oh,
Laura,
it's either
yeah.
either you persuade him or I intimidate.
I'm gonna roll.
That's gonna go real well with the captain of the guard right next to you.
Well,
Oh, what?
Go ahead and persuade.
What? Did it do it? Oh, that
Did it.
was cool.
5 plus 5, 10. So,
Oh.
what do you tell him?
So I'd like to level with this guy. I'm not trying to cheat you out of anything, and I'm not trying to come out without paying. I just can't afford that. And we're not going on any old mission right here. And I want to pull out the bunny. I'm like, we're bringing a little girl back home. And I don't want the reason we can't. It's the bunny. I don't want the reason we can't do that to be because I'm dead on the floor. So if there's anything that you could do to help us bring this little girl back, please find it in your hearts to do so.
I can't sell this for much less. I need to eat. What could you do? How much is okay? Do you have anything to trade?
There is something that I can do. I am very proficient in the way of the lute and of the flute.
I'm not running an inn. It's a store.
I know. No, not an inn. For your personal pleasure. I can
will-
play you to sleep.
I would take the loot and 25 gold.
How about the lute and drum? And 10 gold.
The loot and drum and 20 gold.
Urbane is getting very angry at this.
Well, maybe I don't
This
have
is
20
quite the
gold.
deal.
I don't have 20 gold. I can't make a deal that I don't have, sir.
Perhaps some of your friends.
I'm not trading my friend.
I
sir.
don't deal in people.
Good.
Good sir. May I interject? How about we cut you in on some of the bounty? We will be going up against his goblins. His goblin has to have a bounty for her to their ears. You give us this potion, and we'll give you 50% cut of all the pilfered ears we acquire during this mission.
If I have something as collateral. Yes. What can you give me as collateral?
I mean, I have my bearskin cloak that you could use. It's collateral.
Bearskin cloak?
It means it's very dear to me. Was my father's.
He looks at it, leans a little bit towards you, kind of scrunches his nose and leans a little bit back.
It probably fucking stinks.
Oh, it still smells like the bear.
That's okay. Did you come here by foot?
Boy, cart.
Excellent. A cart as collateral. Should you not come back alive, or should you not have sufficient to meet the debt? Perhaps something of your cart. We'll figure it out.
God.
Is that acceptable?
Well, what I'm
I
thinking...
mean, if we don't come back alive, we can't. We still can't.
Oh, this is just an agreement in front of the captain of the guard, so that he knows I'm not simply stealing a cart.
Oh no, I'm saying, if we don't come back alive, then we can't. It's not like we can continue our delivery of these supplies to wherever we're going, so it doesn't matter really.
True. That is.
Yeah, but he's
that
gonna
is
You're
true.
quite capable. I expect you to come back.
I appreciate the compliment. I need to go outside.
So, do we have an agreement?
I say yes.
I say yes, but I think he's kind of skeevy.
So the loot and the drum, and half of the profit from whatever ears you return.
Deal.
Deal?
Deal.
Did you want to hold on to the bearskin cloak too, or no? Just want to be clear.
Thank you, no.
He's
He holds out his hand for the loot and drum, and then if you hand them to him, we'll hand over the potion of healing. Do you take this? Yes?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah,
Okay. Who wants to hold the potion of healing?
I'll do it.
Okay. Brick has the potion of healing. If there's anything else I can sell you, you looked well equipped otherwise.
I'm
gonna look
fine.
around and see what else is there to sell if anything's worth anything.
He basically has most
With
anything
our
you would
meager
find
pickings.
adventure gear-wise. Like weapons and basic adventure gear.
You know, hand axe,
Back
Arrows.
sleeping roll.
vorpal blade.
Arrow slaying.
He might have...
There's a lot of shamans
Any
here.
enchanted diamond swords?
There you go.
Nope. I'll roll out a couple things. He's got a row of vials of poison and a couple of vials of acid. He's even got a holy water.
I'm fine. I think I'm ready to go.
Okay. Is everybody ready to go?
Yeah.
Alright.
Believe so.
Good luck.
Urbane would.
I
Urbane
hope
would.
you bring her back.
Urbane
you
would
know.
not want to be around this guy any further.
I don't like him at all.
Yeah, me either.
Do you say this out loud as you leave?
Yeah.
Oh, Lacey.
No, as I leave, I'd like to turn around and be like, I wouldn't eat for a couple days if it meant a little girl got to be alive.
Thorn puts a hand on your shoulder, turns you around, and starts walking you away. And Thorn
Redirect
says,
you.
"Don't worry, we all know he's a douche."
And I thought had incubi were hard to negotiate with.
Boom.
Nice. Sorry about that. I don't have much sway over things like that.
Yeah.
Shall we
Could we
get
beat
going
him up?
then? He leads you back to the stables. There's a half a dozen horses. Everybody take a horse?
Yeah. Sure.
Yep.
I take the biggest one because I'm afraid it might break the small one.
The giant.
I mean, Urbane is 6'2" and 216 pounds, but he's also not very smart. So,
So you need a big, calm, gelding.
yeah, there you go. I'm riding a one of those that pulls the carts. The
A Clydesdale.
That's
Clydesdale,
either Clydesdale
yeah.
or Andalusian.
Clydesdale. Anyway, all right, let's be on our way.
So, the tracks that are leading east of Evermist are fairly obvious and easy to follow. The afternoon is waning, it's going into sunset. And you can see the full moon already starting to show in the sky, even though the sun is still setting.
Hmm.
Oh, that's bad luck. That's
Yeah.
bad luck.
The farmland's gradually giving way, meadows, and you enter into the woods. And you come across this pond. To the northeast, you can see the glow of a nearby city, more of a fort known as Helm's Hold. But that's probably a day's travel to the north. So at this pond, you see the bodies of a couple of goblins and a large wolf-like thing, a warg. But all three of them are decapitated. Their heads missing.
I was gonna say, take the ears.
Oh.
So much for those ears.
Look at that. People just. Where are we as a society where we just leave goblin corpses floating in the river?
Oh my goodness.
Oh, I would say a polite society.
No, polite society would not have to throw them in the river. Think how bad the water is now.
Oh, fair point.
We have to cast Purify on here before we can drink.
Can I poke around the bodies, see what the situation is?
Absolutely. Feel free to give a medicine check, perhaps?
Okay.
Or investigation, if you prefer, just investigate around.
That's 14 total.
Which one, investigation or medicine?
Oh, excuse me. It was... You asked me to do medicine first, so I rolled medicine.
Okay. With a medicine check, you look at them and you recognize, different blades, cuts, and axe cuts and such. These look like they were almost sawn off by really poorly sharpened
I
blades.
really don't like that.
Really jagged cuts. Not a normal knife or saw that you would see somebody, normally wielding. Very goblin, if you will.
Barbaric.
I sure hope these happened post-mortem.
Thorn will say,
If they didn't last
absolutely, they had heads when we left the bodies here.
Who
weird.
Cut the
Something
heads
took
off?
the heads. Well,
Ooh.
and you notice it. They were probably cut off by goblin-like blades, if nothing else.
Ugh. Yuck.
long.
Okay. So, does anybody want to search these bodies, or do I get to do that too?
Do you want to?
I mean, I can, but I'm
I'll
giving
search the bodies.
you guys an opportunity to play the game too.
Okay.
All right, go for it, man.
Who's
Search them.
better investigation?
Yeah, honestly, I'd find it kind of gross.
Not I.
+1 to me.
Somebody roll investigation
here.
on the bodies.
Oh, excuse me. It's
All right.
-1.
I'll
Oh my
start looking at the bodies.
Okay, Hat's doing the investigation on the bodies. Trying to look for what belongings and such.
Oh, he
Oh.
finds everything.
20.
He finds the space in between the atoms and finds things.
So, you're going to find this much silver. Level 1. 10 silver between the couple of goblins.
That's a pair of goblin ears already.
There's a broken bow. They both have their broken-looking jagged swords, their scimitars, if you will, on them. And the warg still has a satchel that looks like it's been ripped open on the side of it.
Mm-hmm.
And in the satchel is a single shoe. A little girl's shoe.
No.
I take the shoe.
So
What color is it?
Ooh. When we find those goblins, gonna burn that place to the ground.
I'm gonna beat him to death with the little kid's shoe.
Oh my goodness.
So looking around, you see that it seems there's some tracks that lead back to this pond from the northeast, going into the forest further.
Okay.
We should follow those.
Thorn
I
says,
think we found some tracks. We should follow them.
those look fresher. I did not see those when we were here last. Perhaps this is when they came back for the heads? Why would goblins take their
Don't
own
like
heads?
that. Don't like it.
Don't like it at all.
Let's continue. And you start making your way further into this forest, and then it's a bit of slow going as you're trying to follow these tracks. I'm gonna ask for somebody to give me a survival check.
I got a +3 to survival.
Ooh, I got a 0.
All right, Brick. Brick, this feels a little more normal to you. You're kind of an outlander. You like to go traveling out in the forest and such. Go for it.
Reek will track down the little baby. 21.
21.
22 actually.
All right. So you keep going, and you come across this shallow stream, and the tracks enter the water, but they don't seem to go across to the other side. But you get down into that mud, you start sniffing and feeling around, and you just get this feeling, because you know this type of trick.
They went upstream.
They went upstream. So you go further upstream, and you're sure you're going to find those tracks leading off to the other side, and sure enough, after a couple of minutes going upstream, there they are.
Mm-hmm. Let's keep going. This way. Stomps off into the nighttime.
I'll
woods.
follow him closely.
It's starting to get
Awesome.
darker, so...
Yeah, I was gonna say the two humans that can't see at night.
Yeah, we might need to light a torch or something. We're blind.
Yeah, it's good. Thorn is actually also human, so that's a problem for him as well.
All right, so we gotta light some torches then. I'll pull one of mine out and light it up.
I'll stick close to Hat then. Use his for light.
Do half-elves have dark vision? I don't think they do.
I believe they do. I think humans and halflings are like the only races that don't have dark vision.
And
Yeah.
torch.
Correct.
And
So, Hat, Brick, and Thorn are starting to have trouble seeing. In the forest, the moonlight doesn't quite penetrate enough. Do you light a torch?
That could lead us to be more conspicuous than we might want to be. If these guys are, doing so much as to travel upstream, then they kind of probably don't want to be followed. They wouldn't really be that happy to see us coming in with torches,
well, yeah, but if we don't light a torch, Hat and I and Thorn just be walking in the trees every other moment, which will also draw attention from the and echoing through the woods.
Well, then just don't complain about it then. I'm just kidding.
Rude. So
Could I use
rude.
my thaumaturgy to create flickers of light to kind of dance around ahead of us? Can I guide the way?
Just
That is going to be just as bright as a torch. And thaumaturgy won't create that much light to actually lead by. Also, thaumaturgy is more of a short-lived thing.
yeah, it's like moments. It's
You need
not
a
a prolonged
lights-
thing.
You need a light spell or a dancing lights spell.
What about you, music man?
I don't.
Come on, where's
really have
Dancing
anything.
Lights?
I don't have
You-
dancing lights.
Okay.
Alright, well,
The torch it is.
Fortunate it is.
I could if I would.
And I believe Hat already said that he had lit a torch, so
I'll take point.
we'll stick with that.
so you guys
I'll-
have a torch.
I'm right there with you.
You
And
wanna
I'll
try
be-
or if you want to try to be stealthy, you're going to be at a disadvantage.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
But-
we'd be at disadvantage in the dark anyway.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
your perception and your attacks are not at disadvantage. So that's
Yes.
a good trade-off.
I'll have my shield up as well. Give me a little boost to my armor class.
Then,
So-
Jamie, should we have one of us lead and one of us fall behind so we can kind of have the people with eyes at the front and the back?
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds great.
I think that would be good. Do you have a preference?
Sounds reasonable.
I'll stay in the back if you want.
Okay.
Who has a higher AC?
I have a 15 for my armor class.
What does Petra have?
Scroll up. My AC is 14.
Okay, then I'll charge in front.
All right.
Suppose I'll be bringing up the rear then.
Alright, so I want everybody to roll me a stealth check. With
boy.
disadvantage.
Go. Stomping through the woods.
Gonna
I already have a
do lot
negative
of
one.
pictures.
Oh boy.
Oh yeah. Let's see. What does he got? Oh, I actually have a +2 to stealth. That's interesting. It's still an 8 though.
Here comes. Double 13s. So a 12.
That 8. That tasty 8.
Hold on.
I'm not a sneaky barbarian by any means. I think I've produced the fact that I am quite boisterous. Oh, you have a
A
hard
bull in a
time
china shop.
talking quietly. Ooh, boy. Somebody actually rolled lower than me? That's fantastic.
Well, of course it was me.
Well, but wait. Yours wouldn't. Oh, yeah, it would because you're close to the torch. Never mind.
Okay, guys, so as you are walking through the forest, you come out and see this cave up ahead. But as you do so, I'm gonna actually get to roll something myself. Let's do a couple of those because I need perception checks from everybody.
Okay. Perception. Oh yeah, you know that's an 11.
Can we quickly put out our torches when we see this opening?
Oh,
Yeah, you can see it in the distance. You can try to put out your torches. Where did my roll go? Oh, here it is. Okay. So, it's a bit far in the distance that you see that, but let's see, I need to roll a number here. And as you were as you gonna put out your torch, Hat and Petra, you actually hear this, and actually, I get to throw a thing on there. And so there's Thorn. Thorn hears this. There was a crack in the of a branch behind you, and 3 goblins jump out.
Oh, okay.
Crap.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
It's about
unfortunately, Lore and Brick are surprised by them.
Damn.
Actually, no, Brick, you would have seen it. Only Lore is surprised because one of the goblins is too loud. So everybody, roll initiative.
Oh, yeah.
Initiative.
Ah,
Hell
So
yeah.
let's see. Let's do 1 for Thorn and then 1 for bad guys. And here,
10 plus
here's some
2.
bad guys. Here's the goblins.
Awesome.
All right, who fed them after midnight?
I don't know who it was, but it was an awful long time ago because they formed a society. That's a 12 for good old Brick.
Okay. Brick gets a 12. That's it. Thorn then. Thorn gets a 13. Goblins gets a 10. Who else is there? Petra got a 14. Lore gets an 11, but unfortunately is surprised this round.
yeah.
And Hat got an 8. Okay, so Petra, you're up first. There's 3 goblins behind you.
Oh, yes. Eldritch Blast. Eldritch Blast.
Petra, what do you do? I can't hear her.
I can't hear her either.
Okay, I think the connection's bad. Reconnecting.
Yup.
It's interesting. Picture for a different game on Lore.
Boop-be-doo.
Jamie. Petra,
Yeah.
Are you there?
can you hear me now?
Yes.
Could you hear me the whole time?
I can hear.
Cool,
Yeah.
because we couldn't hear you.
Oh, I can't hear her at all. I'm gonna refresh again.
Okay.
So apparently I'm up first.
Yes, you are up first. There are 3 goblins. They are jumping out of the woods right behind you. You're still up on your horse.
Oh, we got the horses this
I
far?
use my
in?
Eldritch
Awesome.
Blast.
Horses. This is where you would have disembarked from the horses, but you weren't sneaky enough.
Ah,
So
the goblins are just minding their own business, and they're like, "Whose horse is that?"
So Petra, please.
I said I use my Eldritch Blast on the nearest ones.
Excellent.
And
Roll a
spell.
d20. Plus 5 to hit.
Oh, dang, yeah.
Nice. Okay, roll a d10 of damage.
Eldritch Blast. Oh, that's a tough break.
Oh,
Oof. So, your Eldritch Blast, your horse is starting to move about and start to trot backwards away from this goblin that scared it, and it goes slightly wide and only scrapes along the side of the goblin.
Owie.
All right, so Thorn is up next, and he gets 2 ranged attacks. So d20 plus 4. First one and second one, aiming at the goblin that
Nice.
Petra hit first, and these goblins. What's the AC again? These things again. Good. So 1 hits, and he's gonna do a D6 plus 2, no D8 plus 2. Excuse me. On that goblin, doing another 7 damage. And so as that goblin turns over at Petra, going ah, then Thorn gets an open shot and it goes right through the goblin's neck and comes and sticks the goblin to the ground.
Oh god.
It's still alive?
There.
Oh god.
No, it just gurgles there.
Hate that.
And is dead.
Awesome.
And died.
Alright, so up next is Brick.
Oh yes. What do you think? Should I rage? Do I rage now?
Sure.
I can do it twice.
I would wait.
You want to hold on to it until you get inside, or you want to do it now?
Oh yeah, that's a good point. Alright, I'll hold off. Alright, I'm gonna hop off my
I'd like to think he actually did that out loud.
yeah.
Rage. No, I'm not gonna rage.
Hey, hold off. then I take my big chopper off my back, and I hop off my horse, and I do some chopping.
Alright.
Alright, I'm gonna attack the nearest little goblin.
Okay.
That is a 17 to hit.
That will hit.
Let's see, that's 2d6 plus 3 slashing damage.
Okay.
That is 8 points of damage.
That is enough.
Hell yeah, what do I do?
You cleave a goblin. You cleave him this way, or this way.
Oh, I'd like to do it slantwise, so he slides off.
Slantwise.
Well, it's a fairly big axe. It's a bit more crushing
It's
than
a great
slicing.
sword. It's a great sword.
Great sword. It's worse than that.
Yep. There's some slashing involved.
But the goblin tends to crumple under the blow, so it's not super clean. It does a job. You have to pull. You have to shake it off to get the goblin to actually get off the blade.
Yeah, there's more ripping than instead of actual slashing. Is what you're telling me.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Hate that. All right.
Hate that.
All right. Lore is surprised. Sorry, Lore, but your turn will not happen.
That's okay.
Moving forward to the one goblin. One goblin goes and goes to run towards the cave. Now I'm going to say that this would be giving Hat an opportunity attack.
Would it give me an opportunity attack?
No, you killed the one that was right in front of you.
All right, I just wanted to make sure.
Oh, Hat will. Is the goblin out of my reach, or he's leaving my reach?
He's leaving your reach. He's running past you to get to the cave.
Go get the little green one.
So, I'll try to attack him with my longsword.
All right.
Ooh.
That will miss.
No.
The goblin is yelling and screaming and running towards the cave.
Fuck. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, it happens. All right, so Hat, it is now your turn because that was your reaction.
And how far away is the goblin now?
It's within a single move, so it's probably about 20 feet away from you.
Okay, so then because I probably need to dismount the horse. Yes.
Yeah. Trample it with the horse.
You could try that.
Okay, I'm gonna trample it with the horse.
Yeah.
Yeah, sweet. I love it. Roll me a d20 roll. Oh gosh. Is it just basic horses? I'm gonna look up the compendium. Horse.
There's a war horse at the.
Oh, it's just a riding horse.
Oh, okay.
It's definitely a riding horse. But it does have a hooves attack, so d20 plus 5. That
18.
18.
is gonna hit. Let's shrink this. Roll me 2d4 plus 3.
7.
10.
Yes, you did it.
And so you come out of the forest and just ka-chunk, and it just absolutely smashes this goblin to the ground. However,
Awesome.
as you do so, you look up and you see 2 goblins sitting outside the cave, One of them drops a skull that he had obviously been trying to scrape with a sharp rock.
Gross.
The other one pulls up a bow and looks at you like he's about to attack you. Petra. Hat is now in this space between the forest and the cave. It's kind of a bit of an open space. There are 2 goblins out there. Petra, what do you do?
I ride my horse closer, then try to shoot at the goblins with an Eldritch Blast again. Try not to hit Hat in the process.
Cool.
There you go.
Well, they're about, you would come out there, they're probably about 40 feet away.
Well, luckily my range is 120 feet.
So so you're 40 feet out from them. You take a shot. Roll me a d20 plus 5.
Oh,
That one.
no.
I'm
That's
not a
unfortunate.
cruel DM. I'm not a cruel one. Basically, the one that has just dropped a skull, you aim and you accidentally hit that skull, and chunks of bone just fire everywhere.
Shrapnel?
Not enough to actually do any damage to him, but you just destroyed what was obviously a decapitated goblin skull.
What was he doing with it?
Scraping the meat off of it.
Like
With
eating
a-
it?
Like cleaning it ritually, using a sharp
Oh.
stone.
Ew.
I thought he was like eating out of the skull. I would say that was going to be disgusting.
Well.
Like,
Wait, hold on. The person that was making a joke about eating people this whole time thinks that's gross. Just want to make sure.
Jimmy.
Alright, so Thorn will take a couple of shots. First shot, second shot. First one misses, second one hits. And he's going to hit one of those goblins for 7 damage, which is just enough to kill it.
Nice.
So it looks down at its skull and looks up at you and screams, "My skull!" And it stops screaming because it has an arrow in its mouth.
Dig it.
There's one goblin left, and it looks like it's starting to panic and wants to possibly attack or run. You're not sure. Brick, you are 40 feet away. 4-0.
Let's see.
4 is next.
If I'm... Oh, I know what I can do. I'm going to get about 30 feet closer using my movement, and I'm going to throw a javelin at it.
Nice.
Excellent.
Rolled at d20.
Oh,
19 plus 5.
Nice.
Right. I think that it says 1d6 plus 3. 9 points of damage.
Cool.
And I'm not even angry yet.
Alright, so you toss this javelin, and this goblin points an arrow at you, and your javelin goes through the bow, cracking it, and slamming it right in the chest. And the goblin looks down at the big old javelin in his chest, grabs it with one hand, and then sits down. And stops moving.
Nice. And looking towards me, he just sees a horrifying smile on my face, just wide-eyed. It was awesome. Oh.
Nice. So I'm gonna hop off the horse that I'm on, and I want to try to, even though I can see for squat, I'm gonna try to peek around the entrance and see what's down in the tunnel.
Okay. Well, let's move forward to the crypt.
Nice.
Nice.
Jason,
So,
before we move fully forward, could we possibly stop for a short break?
absolutely. In fact, that will give me a moment to actually mess with a couple of items here.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Perfect. BRB.
Great.
Awesome.
So,
How long?
Just take 5, or whatever.
All right.
So I'm gonna start assigning nameplates and such. This one I think will be hat. I hope you guys don't mind me just assigning this to you guys. Petra. This makes good enough sense for lore. I like that one. Oh, there's the nameplate. That is going to be. And that's too long a name to put in the nameplate, so we're just going to say brick. Okay. Let me find a goblin. Let's see. I'm gonna make. So. He did. And he did. Switch over to GM info overlay so I can hide this from you guys. And just make the basic contents in here. How many do I need? Let's see. Sacrifice of innocence. 4. Two.
All right.
Yeah, just wait for everybody to get back.
Is this part going to be edited out?
Maybe a little bit. I might just do a little montage. Maybe not.
Okay.
Just gives me a minute to modify.
Is the change of scenery okay?
Yep.
I need to sit in a chair instead of on a pillow.
So, Jason,
Yeah.
I know we didn't exactly cover this, but Brick is very known for his is very well known for his culinary creation.
Okay.
Could I add culinary tools to my tool proficiencies?
Sure.
Awesome. Thank you.
Oh.
Awesome. Thank you. That's all I wanted. Funny part is I don't even think that he could say the word culinary.
I'm back.
All
Welcome back.
right. Hello. Man, did I make a barbarian for one of my backups? I'm really feeling barbarian. Let me look at my things and remember. Oh, I bet the Dragonborn is.
Before James gets back, I'm
Huh?
sharing a petition into our group chat. I think it's very important that all of you guys sign it.
Okay.
What's this about?
It's to have Wayne the Rock Johnson play the Boulder in
the
the live-action
Boulder.
Avatar remake.
Yes.
They're actually remaking that?
They're
Yeah,
gonna
but
do
they're
a better
actually doing it
job,
with-
is what they're gonna do.
Yeah, doing it with the actual creators instead of just throwing
Shyamalan.
stuff at a fan. Yeah.
Shamalamalan.
Oh, it was so bad.
Yeah, I'm signing that petition. Jaime Papa Hassin.
It's going to be very hard to try and make such a long and just story in the span of just one movie. I imagine expanding on an existing one, like when they showed Aang's previous incarnations, his life story, can make a film revolving around that.
I want to see a movie about Avatar Kyoshi and her murderous, angry self.
I think that might be a little too niche, you know?
Avatar
the,
Kyoshi?
yeah, for the whole fandom, you know? I think
It still
that
be
might
in
be
the same world, just following a different incarnation of the same
Right.
character.
She was so cool, and she's so different from Aang or Korra. I think people
That's
would watch
true.
the heck out of that.
That's true.
It
She was
would be a lot
basically
easier to
warlord.
write,
Yes.
but a lot
yeah,
easier to create a story.
she was really cool.
What was the name of my Dragonborn? Zorik Brederen. Oh, yeah, so if you're going to keep this part in, I'm just going to fill people that might
Please
be
do.
watching this in. Hi, I'm Jimmy. I'm one of the
Yeah, don't mind me doing
DMs
this.
that did things in the live stuff. One thing that I do to fill my free time is I make too many D&D characters to ever play in my entire life.
It's an actual problem.
It is. Let's see.
Wait. Is that... I'm sorry, I'm not smart enough to determine if I'm hearing the ambulance through my ears or through the outside world.
In the real life,
Yeah.
At present, I have 28 D&D characters that I can choose from to play as.
The classic
At any
problem for
moment.
GMs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had to get you a file sorter so you could house them all.
Yeah, you did get me a thing of folders, didn't you?
All right, guys. So, you want to keep the same initiative?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's keep
Yeah.
things easy.
All right. You should have control over these, I believe. Yes. So you should have control over your characters. Thorn is going to stay outside and watch the horses and guard them in case any more problems come up. Unless you guys try to say anything else.
This
Nah,
is
that's
cute.
probably a good spot for him. I wouldn't want to be blindsided.
And these are just the free assets that are built in. So it's just going to grab a couple of horses.
And so we can move roughly 6 squares, correct?
Yeah.
Which is 30 feet.
Exactly.
Awesome.
So, feel free to. You want to start at the top, or do you want to start? Hat was saying he wanted to go around the corner first. Is that okay? With
I
everybody?
don't, yeah, that's fine with me. I don't think that we're currently in combat, so I think it's fine if we do out of combat order.
Okay, Hat, go ahead and move your character slowly and with a stealth roll when you choose to do so.
Yeah, that's what I want to try to put myself as like right on that corner there.
Exactly.
So sneaky, 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 and then I will give you my disadvantage or stealth check because I can't see. I took the torch. I put the torch out.
Your stealth is not a disadvantage. Your perception with sight would be a disadvantage.
Right.
Your perception to hear is normal.
Yes. Thank you.
Oh, okay.
There's enough moonlight in this open area, because there's no trees right next to the cave, that you're actually not doing too bad with being able to walk up. It's dim, but you're not completely blind. Alright.
Whoa,
So
not
the
ideal.
good news is you're still outside the cave. And though you have killed these 2 goblins, you're standing over the corpses, and it doesn't sound like anything's coming, maybe? I don't know, maybe give me a perception check.
Yes, I would like to do a perception check. With no torch, looking down a dark hallway.
This makes me think of Kronk in Emperor's New Groove.
Oh,
Are you kidding me?
he's
Oh, I rolled a
singing.
one.
Music.
Oh, that film's so overrated.
Okay, well, we'll
Wow.
stick with the first one because you're listening more than looking.
Okay.
So for a perception hearing, 16, you hear some muffled voices echoing from the hallway in front of you. There's maybe a
What?
slight flickering light, but it's really hard to see what's going on.
I'll wave over to the guy, the group. Come here, like in a hushed
Does
voice.
anybody speak Goblin?
I don't
No.
think
Work.
so.
No.
Oh, the giants in there.
Common and infernal.
Nobody speaks Goblin. You don't know what they're saying. But Hat, there's something rhythmic about the way there's like they're doing a chant or some sort of little song. It's a little
Are
weird.
they singing?
Hate that.
But I'll wave over to the guys and be like, come here, I hear more of them
Yeah.
in the tunnel. Get your
What do
weapons
they
out.
say?
Get ready. They seem to be singing.
Oh,
I'll grab my sham.
perfect. We can surprise them during their choir practice.
Let's see.
What are we going to do with Captain Thorn? What's his whole deal?
He's gonna stay outside and guard the horses.
I don't know.
There's
Oh, that's probably a good idea.
Yeah.
And if you really need him, he'll come in after you. But he's hoping that you guys
Just
can
call
handle
my
this.
name, and I'll be there.
Because you already jumped on the way in. There might be more goblins out there.
That's fair.
Hoping that we're still just Gucci through the whole time.
You?
Yeah. Like that we
All
don't
right.
need him.
So,
So, Hat, do you want to enter?
Well, do we want to take just a real quick second in a whispered kind of huddle to come up with a game plan, or do we want to just kind of see what happens?
do you want me to go in front? I'm a big man with a very large sword.
Yeah, but we can't see. We don't know where we're going. We can try. Me and you can go first.
If I look down the hall, is it lit?
Give me a perception check.
Alright. No bad disadvantage because I'm a human during the nighttime.
I'm gonna say you're like right there at the opening of the hall.
Chick-pow. Hey, that's not too bad. 12 plus my perception is 15.
For sight, okay, 15. You can see some flickering. It looks like some sort of firelight down the hall to the right. So I'll reveal the firelight because
I'm
you guys
not the BFG. How dare you?
Acting like the BSG. You're the
Here,
big
there's
golden
my glorious campfire. You're
ball.
welcome.
I
Nice.
love it.
I'm just a big foolish guy, not a
you
big
can
friendly
tell-
giant.
You can tell that that's actually at a lower incline, like there's stairs or a ramp going down in
Oh,
there.
okay.
You
Okay.
also can see that the inside of this cave is more brick and carving than cave. This is obviously an old tomb of some form.
If only.
Okay.
If only. Okay.
Checking Brick's languages.
Should
Yeah,
we?
he does not have any clue what the writing is on the wall.
So I'll look over at Hat and say, I don't think we'll need any light. It looks like it's lit up ahead, and do you want me to lead?
It's up to you, bud. What's your armor class? I have with my shield out. It's like an 18.
Oh, you should lead. You should lead.
You go
I'll
first.
be behind you with the
Oh,
big sword. Just stab down at him.
Well, what do you the rest of you guys? What do you think? What do you guys think?
I think if you do have the highest AC, so if you want me to go immediately behind you, sorry, because I can actually see, and then it's going and lowering AC as well.
Here's a crazy idea. What if we just run in there and surprise them?
That sounds loud. I like it.
Honestly, that sounds like my forte. So, Leroy Jackson.
While you three rush in there, I'll look for the child.
I'm looking
Just
for
remember
the
to collect the
child.
ears.
Of the child?
Oh yeah. I would like to cut the ears off of the goblins that are out here. By the way.
Okay, so there's 2 goblins. A skull that has already been scraped of its skin, and there's actually the ears are on the ground next to it.
Was that a goblin skull?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm
There's
gonna
another-
take that with me too.
There's another goblin skull that is fully intact, and a warg skull that is fully intact.
I'm gonna take the other goblin
The
skull as well.
Skull, but head, I mean.
Oh.
See, but
They're
the-
only paying for goblins, so.
Yeah. So you take the goblin skull and the ears that were scraped off, and then the other goblin head that's still intact.
Or wait a minute.
That's
Could we?
plus the other 5 that you killed. So that's 5, 6, 7 total.
Could we also like retcon that we also cut the ears off the ones that are in the forest
Yeah.
at present?
Of course.
Okay.
So you have between the 3 in the forest, the 2 here, and the 2 skulls you just found. That is 7 dead goblins.
Save it. That's 14 ears and 2 skulls.
Hey, Brick's gonna run out of fingers and toes to count.
Yeah. What about using thaumaturgy with like?
I only got 3 toes left to count with. Sorry.
Ouch.
Go ahead.
So thaumaturgy?
Go ahead, Het.
Oh, I was saying, why don't we combo thaumaturgy with an attack? Maybe we can just scare the pants off these things.
Like an
Might be able to-
intimidation check with a yell, sort of.
And combo with an attack and combo with a backflip.
Bilbo Baggins. Sorry.
Pretty much.
Can Petra cast thaumaturgy on me to make my voice louder? And then I can do an intimidation check while I'm running down the hall at the goblins that are in the room.
You want to make an intimidation check from up here and yell at the goblins down the hall.
No, I mean like run down the hall and have her cast thaumaturgy on me so
Okay.
that my voice is very, very loud. Will that work?
That might catch them off guard.
Awesome. All right. So I want to do a stealth check up to like right here,
Okay.
and then do the yell, do the roar.
Let's see, what is their passive perception? Okay, roll me a stealth check.
Here we go. Down.
Since you are doing this in the dark.
Oh yeah, that's an 18, my good dude.
So you get up to that point. Please place your character.
Shoop de boop.
I want to know where everybody else is on the map right now. Please move your characters.
I'd like to be right behind him. So
Yeah.
I want to ask for a stealth from you. Petra, you're fine.
I'd like to be back here too.
Laura, I'm going to ask for a stealth from you, but it's going to be a little bit easier for you.
Yeah.
Oof.
Oh no.
Oh, that
Ooh.
easy.
Well,
Plus
it's the shield.
Plus
Four.
3.
+3.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
And then hat. What's yours?
That was weird. My animation showed a 4, but the dice on the tracker show an 18.
But I'd go with the 18 rather than
Yeah,
4.
that's why I was.
Hat gets an 18.
I thought it was a 3.
Brick got a 16 plus. Laura got 4 plus 3, 7.
Could we say it was a group success?
I'm going to say that Laura is actually a little bit further back, so actually is. Well, you scrape your you have a sword on your side, and it just slightly touches the wall as you're walking. It goes.
Fuck.
And Brick, you hear that chanting.
Sorry.
Pause for a second, and then it starts up again.
All right. Awesome. So
So it's like they don't really seem to be bothered too much.
okay, great. So,
So
Petra, if you would cast Thaumaturgy on me,
I cast it on you.
and is that an intimidation with advantage?
absolutely. So you had a booming voice.
Oh, I'm going to take the 12. Plus 2 is a 14 total
All right.
as I go storming down the steps and doing a battle cry.
Okay. As you're storming in, you will see that there's 4 goblins. As you are, I'm gonna move you to about there when you notice them, and you're making this battle cry. 14, cool. Yeah, I will say that is enough to get the drop on them. So we're gonna pick this up on your turn of initiative. So it'd be Brick, then Laura, then the goblins, then Hat. So go ahead, Brick, and continue your turn. You have moved 10 feet.
All right,
You,
I'm
They are
going to...
surprised.
Okay, so then I am going to rage
Excellent.
and come over here.
Okay. So there we go.
And then I'm going to take a couple smacks. Those dudes.
You get one smack or 2 smack.
I think at first level it's only the 1, but I get a +2 to my damage bonus and resistance to any mundane
Damage,
damage, basically.
Yeah, proper tanking. Go for
Let's
it.
do this. Do I get advantage on the attack too? No.
No, but they.
I just want to double check. All right. We've got a 19 plus 5. That's probably going to hit. 2d6 plus 5 because I'm raging. That is 8 points of damage to
The one by the
this
fire.
dude
or
right
one,
here.
The one in
Yeah,
the
the
middle.
one by the fire.
8 points,
8 points.
and you cut his head off. And
Yeah.
The body drops in the fire, and the head goes rolling down the hall.
Fight me.
Oh my gosh. I need to run some better music for this. Alright, so after Brick is Lore. Lore, you are muted.
Laura, you are muted yourself. Yes.
I just want you guys to read mind, and if you can't do that, I'm just kidding. So I would like, and we can move 6 squares
Yes.
Yeah.
So I would actually like to move all the way up here. And I'd like to disguise the crossbow. I'd like to kind of like shank him with my rapier.
All right. That guy's actually lying on the ground, so you get advantage.
Oh,
on this
hell
one.
yeah.
Oh,
He's taking a nap.
He actually looks like he's
Wait,
bandaged up.
Oh no! Is
Oh, good. Means there's less hit points. Keep stabbing him.
Stab him more.
Oh wait, no. You know what? I'm trying to get used to playing as the character and not as me. I'm gonna stab the hell out of that wounded person.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's +5 to hit.
13.
Finally, something above a 10.
Roll it with advantage in case you get a nat 20. Do it again.
Boo, boo, boo. Because they're surprised, right? So
No,
they
because
get
this
a-
guy's lying on the ground.
Oh, yeah. So you would have advantage.
Okay, so
with
you
melee
hit him.
attack.
Woo! Okay.
Hell yeah.
And
that's
pretty sure you're gonna kill this guy.
Do it.
+3. Oh, 5.
I click buttons.
Point of damage.
Did I kill him?
Absolutely.
Oh, I feel bad.
You come over and just stab down, and he
so
he opens his
dirty.
eyes, and then sees a sword in his gut, looks back up at you, and then Goblin says,
Sorry.
"Why?" and dies.
And I want to hold up the bunny and be like, sorry.
Oh, that's why, because we're assholes. Okay.
Boom.
Oh boy.
Alright. Moving forward, Goblin's turn. They are surprised. They don't get their action this round because you when planned ahead. Hat, it is your turn.
Hat is gonna, with his shield in one arm and his long sword in the other, he is gonna come barreling in here, to right here. And he's gonna make an attack on this guy right here.
Oh, thank you, friend.
I'm putting myself in a good spot for you, Brick, because I can use my fighting style to impose disadvantage if they attack you. So let's
Yay!
I
each
don't think
other.
you're gonna get to that turn.
Well, you know, the dice gods might not bless me with a good roll here.
Might not bless me with a good roll either.
Yeah.
You
But-
could just turn out like me and roll poorly.
So I'm gonna hit him with my long sword.
Go for it. You guys are getting good rolls. Yeah.
Yes!
Yeah, just-
Very bad.
I can't seem to hit you. I had a chance.
Double check my character sheet. It is a +3, so it's a D10 +3 coming at you. Actually, is that correct?
What did you attack with?
No, I apologize. That would be a D8 roll instead of a D10 roll. Let me re-roll that for you.
Okay.
I forgot it's a versatile weapon, and I'm not using two-handed.
Yeah.
So 6 total slashing
Actually, some
damage.
hefty.
6 damage on this guy. He is actually still up.
So
Barely.
Barely, but he's up.
nice. Okay.
He's only mostly dead.
Yeah, you're mostly dead,
Yeah.
but you'll be dead next round.
There's a significant difference between mostly dead and all dead.
All right, bring it home. It's Petra's turn, right?
Absolutely. It is Petra's turn. Petra. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You can actually get to right here.
I figured that already.
Means
Oh, cool.
you can probably see this guy. Yeah.
Absolutely. That guy currently is being stabbed by Hat.
Yeah.
Would you like to
Steal the
shoot
kill.
him? Steal the kill. Do it.
Just double check my numbers. Like Bressinger.
Nat 20 double damage
And
on a
this is,
guy
of
that
course, an
probably
Eldritch
only
Blast,
has 2
so
hit points.
2d10.
That's nice.
2d10s.
Hasty.
He's on
No
1
whammies,
HP.
no whammies, no whammies.
He's on 1 HP. So
And you
7,
melt them into the floor.
There is a hole where there used to be most of a goblin. The head drops to the floor, but there is no chest.
Expressionless. You finally
The
beat
ex-
him.
At least we can still harvest the ears.
If he had
Can
lungs,
we?
you'd hear the last movements of his mouth saying something awful to you. But he has no lungs, so he doesn't say anything.
And he was probably swearing at us in Goblin, so I wouldn't be able to understand.
I mean, what would you say to somebody that like just came in and attacked you?
Torso. Alright, so after Petra is Brick.
Breek. Alrighty. Oh, yeah, Brick misses.
Brick misses.
Brick misses.
Wow.
Help!
Lore, it's your turn. There's one goblin in the corner. Brick is
So-
fighting it. You guys have got
Just
ridiculously
yelling in
lucky
its
on some of
face.
these.
Okay, so I... Ooh, wait, hold on. I'm sorry, I was counting wrong.
Sorry.
Can I... I'm not sure who this is, but can I push past them?
You can step right here on top of this dead goblin.
Okay, so I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna shank this guy.
Go for it.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. I accidentally minimized the window. Okay.
I'm muting myself so they don't know that I'm adding extra goblins because they're doing too
13
well.
plus 5?
Ooh, I'm an evil DM. Yeah, you absolutely kill him. Go for it. Give me some damage on that guy.
Okay, so this is gonna be 1d8 plus 3.
Skin, skin, skin.
Ooh, there you go.
Yes!
10
13.
points at damage.
Just wait. Does that kill him?
Abso-freaking-lutely it kills him.
Okay,
So,
so may I flavor it?
yes, it's all you on.
Okay, so I just, like, we all barged in and I just rushed in to shank this dead guy, and then I turned around with fire in my eyes. I hop over the fire, over the dead guy, and I would just like to, into this poor unfortunate soul.
Or unfortunate. Wait, what? Alright, yeah. You... you hop over and you stab him
Aggressively.
aggressively. Thoroughly
I
aggressively.
am being nice. I am giving him an extra pocket.
Alright.
So, the combat is over because I didn't even get a single hit.
It's okay. If it makes you feel better, I'm a little disappointed that I missed that attack.
So let's
So what do
add
we see in the
4
room?
goblin heads to the total. Now you have 11.
Ugh.
I'd also like to search the room and see if there's anything of interest in here.
Absolutely. So let's see, room 2. Here we go. Give me a. Hey, there's some murals on the walls. If you want to do a history check on those, you can figure them out. Otherwise, you could just look at the golems themselves and give me an overall just investigation.
So I feel like Brick would look at the walls to see the murals and just be like, "Hey, pretty pictures," and then keep looking around the room for stuff.
If anybody is interested in the murals, please let me know.
Yeah.
Can I do an Arcana check?
What?
Ooh,
Okay, this is weird. It's showing
It's
a
not
16
Arcana.
on the die
that's for
and
me.
a 1.
Well, because mine is yellow and yours is red.
Oh,
Yeah.
it just didn't pop up?
Yeah,
All
I
right,
rolled
don't
the-
see
yeah,
anything.
All right,
I rolled
so
the 15 for
Brick?
history.
You're looking at pretty pictures and pretty fire, and yeah. So the history check for lore, because lore plus what? What's your addition for history? Plus 1?
That's one, yeah.
Okay,
Sorry.
so 17. Alright, so you're looking at those murals, and it looks like elves, but perhaps an ancient order of elves? You're not really sure. But this is obviously some sort of elven tomb, is what you can get out of that.
Okay.
Can I do an Arcana check?
I don't think there's much in the way of arcana to glean from this. Unfortunately, there's nothing really magical about this.
Alrighty.
Arcana would be for magic. This looks like some sort of historical depiction of elves.
Well, I found nothing of interest here. Down the stairs we go.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna head down the stairs.
Alright, do you want to just walk on down the stairs?
I
Or do you
would
wanna
make
look
an
around a
investigation.
little?
Maybe go through the bodies. Try to find if we have another set of baby shoes like we did last time.
Give me an investigation check on the bodies. Brick already did
Okay.
one quick little look around the room of investigation, didn't get anything, so Laura, go for it.
Not much better.
There's dead bodies.
Yeah, in fact, if you look around the goblins, it looks like they were seated in a semicircle, and it looks like there was the outlines, the bloody outlines, of hands and knife marks on the ground. Like they were playing the classic knife game. You know, exactly.
Nice.
I don't know what it's called.
Five-finger fillet?
Yeah.
Punch? No.
And
Five-finger
it-
fillet.
And you can tell also that perhaps the goblins have a few scars on their hands from doing so. But that's really all you're going to get with that type of roll.
Bringing up memories. Yeah.
Well, yeah, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna head down the stairs, see what's around that next corner.
Do you want to give me a perception
So-
check before you head down?
This, yeah, go ahead.
Give me a perception check, Hat, as you are starting to go to the stairs.
Absolutely, I'll roll a perception check as soon as I remember what it is. 2. So a 14, my good man, my hot man.
14 total. It's dark.
14 total.
The fire is making it hard to see things. There's flickering light around you. Your body itself blocks out a lot of the light into the stairwell. It's really dark down there. You can't see anything.
Okay.
It's just stairs going down.
Okay, well, I'll just say, guys, there's another hallway. Let's head this way.
Hell yeah.
All right.
And I will proceed to go my full movement, or at least 20 feet to the end of the hallway.
I say race to the bottom.
And as you get to that
Oh no.
yellow spot, I need you to make me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh no.
Oof.
And
Big oof.
everybody hears a kashunk, and blades fire down from the ceiling and slice into you.
No.
Is he dead?
No.
It's not too much,
Not quite dead
except
yet.
that I rolled a max damage. Oh,
Come
shoot.
That's
on.
alright.
Jason.
It's okay.
Alright,
okay.
Has been turned to a hat rack.
so these blades just shoot out and go right into your shoulders,
Oh damn.
stabbing, and they kind of you gotta move your body and get, like, dislodge the blades. And these
I've had
blades form kind
worse.
of a barrier, blocking the people up top from getting down to you.
Oh damn.
Oh, this isn't good. Somebody pull me off of this thing.
Yeah, I'd like to unstick him from the
You
wall.
unstick yourself right there just fine. But now you have this kind of a block in the passageway.
Oh. What can I do? Oh, wait, Brick. You have an axe, right?
There. Now you see
No, I
the
don't. I have a big old sword.
We gotta save this kid.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Alright, so, Hat, you want to
what are
look around
these-
a little?
Is it just full-on metal blades and metal arms, or is it like wooden arms? Can I snap them?
Well,
They are metal
What-
arms.
Oh,
Should I-
sorry.
Oh,
Is
benevolent
there a
DM, should I do an investigation or
You
a
absolutely
perception
should.
check?
You should do an investigation check.
Okay. At least I get a modifier on this one. Okay.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
that was so close.
Oh.
You're feeling around in the dark, and you get down around the corner here, and you just have no idea what the heck is going on.
Oh. Can I roll an investigation check to see
Awesome.
if I can notice anything from the top?
This is bad.
So, and that little red dot is your blood.
Ah!
Rude.
All right, so somebody give me an investigation up at the top. Go for it. 15.
There we go.
Okay. So you
For
start
me,
looking around
it's
these
like
stairs.
on the line. 15 plus 1, so 16.
Excellent.
That
So you-
changes it.
You're looking around and you feel along the wall. There's this shape on the wall. It's like a gear cutout, like an indent, and it looks like something would fit in there to turn a gear. But it's
Okay.
missing whatever it is.
Can I search the goblin bodies again to see if they have anything that would fix that or fill that?
You're not going to find anything on them. So
What
you
about you, Jamie? You roll really well. What do you see?
Let's see, investigation.
Sorry, I'm trying to get a greenie.
So, Pat, it's too dark down there. You can't see what you need to see. So
Can I do another investigation check to see if I can see something down
your
there?
investigations from that location are kind of fruitless. You have found the hole for where the crank goes, but Hat is in the dark down below. You can't see anything down there, and there's a missing crank of some form.
Can I light a torch and throw it down there so that he can see better?
You can absolutely light a torch and give it to him. You can just hand it through the bars.
All right,
What?
we
You
do
wanna hand
that.
the torch? The fire is
Yep.
way up top. Around the corner is too dark. So okay.
Well, maybe if I just keep pressing forward, I might find the solution. Maybe I'll just
Hat-
check this next room alone.
No. Hold on. Hat,
No.
do you accept the torch from Brick?
Willingly accept the fire from Brick.
Okay, so and then Hat,
Wholeheartedly.
as you go around this corner, down here at the corner, now that you can see it, you find there's a hand crank in the wall. And it
Whoa.
appears to be similar to the hole up top.
Ooh. I want to take the thing. Can I take it?
You pick it up off the little indent shelf on the wall and go up and hand it to your friends.
Yes. Through the bars. Through the
Absolutely.
blade bars.
Alright, and you guys...
Okay, yeah, I reach through and grab it. Where does this go?
And you put it in the wall. There's like the
Okay.
hole in the wall, and you just kind of like
Yep, crank it.
clank, and it echoes as it goes back all the way.
I would like to hold the crank in the position it is currently in, so that my friends can go through without the
And Hat, now
trap
that
going
you're
off
holding
again.
a torch, Hat, you can see that the outline of the pressure plate that you stepped on.
Oh, so it's that obvious then, huh?
If you had taken a torch,
If I just would have taken a torch and if somebody
you
would
had
have stopped me.
or if you sent somebody down that had night vision, dark vision,
That
maybe
would have been good.
I have another
Okay.
greenie for you.
oh gosh.
So, you guys head down? Yeah?
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
Place
Making
yourselves
our way
where you want to be.
downstairs.
Okay, put yourselves where you want to be. Just don't put yourself on the yellow space.
That's the bad zone.
That is the bad zone. Is that what you want to
Okay.
be? Guys?
Yeah.
I think Lord needs a sec.
So we know about the pressure plate. So then I would come up here behind our new friend Hat. And Lacey, I think you have to move your character.
Oh, yes. Jamie, is it okay if I move in front of you?
All right.
Okay. I don't want to just, like, get out of the way, you know?
And this is where I surprise attacked them because they were very loud.
I'm
evil.
Jason, you're muted.
Oh yeah, I was just telling the people that might watch this video later.
Oh.
Something.
What were you
Gotcha.
saying?
Oh, nothing. Please.
Was that something that could benefit us in the future?
Villain.
Secrets.
Hat, you would like perhaps a perception check.
I would like to do a perception check.
When the DM suggests it, it's either the best move you could do
The worst?
or the worst.
Or the worst.
But it's Jason, so I'm gonna go with best.
Because it's not me where it's usually worse.
I'm usually pretty benevolent.
You are. You
Oh,
are.
almost a natural
So
20.
Oh, that was so close.
Yeah.
I know.
So,
Peter got
16.
it.
Okay. 16. You hear a rustling of wind, maybe a dripping of water. You don't hear anything on the other side of the store. It's
Is
a little disconcerted because you're expecting something, perhaps.
Don't
Because
like
the
Is-
last room had singing goblins.
is there light coming from the other side of the door though, through the cracks?
This door looks like it's a little bit reinforced, like a metal banded around the edges, but it's not locked. It's not locked. It's a simple pull handle.
Well, what do you think, guys? Should we just bust into this
Well-
thing and forge
well-
drawn?
First, you took many blades to the back, so maybe you should heal up. And I
I
pull
got 4 hit points. I'll be fine.
pull out the healing potion and hand it to him.
That's so many.
Do you want to take the healing potion?
Of course, I'll take the healing potion. 2d4 plus 4.
Correct. Plus
Yes.
2. 2d4 plus 2.
2d4 plus 2. Thank you.
Is it okay if I go first because I can see the furthest?
Really, what's your
I
vision?
open the door.
Boom.
3, 4, 5.
5 points of healing, up to 9.
Cool.
I also have second wind, too, so I'm not too worried.
Sure. So, plunge through.
All right. So, Hat.
Well, I think Laura wants to go first.
Yeah, just because I can see.
Okay. Place yourselves where you want to be.
Okay, I'll move out of the way. Go ahead and do a thing.
Boop. That's
Yeah, and then I'll stand behind Laura, and then Brick behind me.
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah.
You open the
Yeah.
door.
I would like to, instead of just like kicking it down and being like, yo, boom, baby, I want to just like shoot through it.
Give me
As
a
quickly
That's not our style.
Give me a stealth roll.
Okay, it's not our style, but I want to find this kid and not die.
Roll me a d20.
Natural
Nat
20.
All right. So
You
as
open the door all the way and still manage to get in without being seen.
No. You slowly crack this a little bit, and because of your slow, barely imperceptible move, you're able to realize there's somebody standing on the other side of the door before you have opened it enough for them to know that you're moving the door beyond just it naturally swinging. There's somebody standing just on the other side of the door, and
No.
they're ready
What do
for you.
your voice say?
So I want to ignore both you, Brick, and you, Hat, and I'd like to say, Petra, Eldritch blast the door.
Yeah, blow the door in.
Wait, what if it's the kid?
He's a
They're not gonna have the kid guard the door. Petra,
door.
the door down.
The door cracks just the slightest bit, and you hear breathing, and you see a shadow right there.
Hit him with the door.
But it hasn't seemed to react to you yet.
I would like to hit him with the door just as hard as I can. Would that be a melee attack?
Yeah, there'd be a shove attack. So
Okay.
let's give me your strength.
But I wouldn't want to stop him with the door. I would like to beat him with the handle of the door.
Yes, which is why you're doing athletics.
Okay, good. I'm glad we're on the same page. And this is a -1. Oh,
You're good. You're still here.
I tried to roll. So a 2. Sorry, guys.
So
No,
you open the door, and instead of shoving it, this hobgoblin grabs it from your grasp, opens it, and says,
Scary.
"Welcome," and stabs you, or tries to.
No.
Let's see, what is Surgok's attacks? Because he had a ready to action for an attack because you were a little louder in the hall. +3 to hit. And, okay. So you're going to take a possible 1d10. So, let me get that going. Roll d20 +3. Oh, it's pausing the roll die. Cool. Oh.
2.
It is a total of 5. So, with the door in his hand, you kind of shove it a little bit, and that sets him slightly off guard, and his swing at you misses.
What is he swinging, by the way?
A really big sword.
Whew.
Oh.
Long sword.
Bad.
Get me in there.
Okay, so we'll say that was Laura, that was your action. Do you want to move? I need to show you the room, actually.
Oh, yes.
Boom.
Uh-oh.
Ah!
Red stars and circles
the-
typically don't mean
This
prizes.
red star is painted in blood on the floor.
Ew.
That is
Oh, not
painted in blood,
inside.
some sort of arcane thing. There's this old elven statue here. This is a little cage with a little red-haired girl in it. And there's goblins everywhere.
I hate goblins. Alrighty. So
Sanitized.
Satanized.
So,
They
Laura, do you want to do
sanitized the
anything
room.
else? Or are you just going to stay where you are? That
Where's
was your
the
action.
kid?
The kid is in the corner, in the brown cage.
In the brown cage, can I use like a double action to move towards her?
If you want to take attacks of opportunity from any goblins on the way. Here we go. Here's what she looks like.
Not recommend it.
There she is.
That's
Oh,
adorable.
And this is my flaw as a character. I'm a sucker for a pretty face. She's so cute.
You can get past the hobgoblin because he uses reaction for that prepped attack. But if you go this direction, this
You're gonna
goblin
get
will be able to
2.
attack you with an attack of opportunity.
Okay, so for my bonus action, I want to look at the little girl. I want to say, "Don't worry, we're gonna get you out of here." And that's
You
what
can
I'm gonna
step here or here without taking attacks of opportunity and allowing your
can
friends
do that.
past.
Can you use that one more time?
Yeah, could you do that again, Jason? It didn't appear for us.
Here
Solid.
or here. Am I
It
in the wrong
did
thing?
not-
I'm in GM
it-
info there. There we go. Now you can see here
there.
or here.
There. There we go.
Okay,
I'm
so
making all these circles
I'm
appear, and it's just for my own sake.
gonna go up here. Sure, they might be able to stab holes in me, but you know what? As long as she's okay.
Yeah. All right.
I'd be a weird kindergarten teacher.
So, Lore was the one that went first. Did we want to roll a different initiative? No, we said we're staying with the same, which means the
Yeah,
goblins
we
go
have
after
to.
Lore. I'm sorry,
No.
Lore.
It's okay.
This is gonna hurt.
It's not like I have 10 hit points or anything.
This is gonna hurt a lot.
Rude.
Short bows +4 to hit.
Oh,
basic
gosh.
+2. That's 1.
Short
2.
Wait, I
bows.
thought the goblins won at the end. After Hat.
Nope, hat goes after the goblins. Here's a short bow in the corner. The 16 hit you.
Oofa doof.
Wait. If I may. Fighting style protection. When a creature you can see attacks a target other than you that is within 5 feet of you, you can use your reaction to impose
not within
disadvantage
5
on the
feet.
attacker.
She's not.
You're 10 feet away.
Where'd she go?
She stepped into the room.
I did.
No! What'd you do?
I
And
leaved. I'm sorry.
here's the other goblin attacking.
I sacrificed myself.
For the child
16
of
to
Girl.
the
3.
Mandalorian.
You're gonna get your butt whooped here.
Lore takes 15 points of damage.
Oh, Lore's probably down.
Lore, you are at 0 because it drops past your HP. So we're going to drop a little X on you. So
Oh no!
Can I give dying words?
You
Yes.
aren't dead. You're
you
unconscious.
can give
Can I
a
give
last
an
word before you
unconscious
fall
word?
unconscious.
What's that, Jason?
Last words before you fall unconscious.
I'd like to. Who's closest to me?
The goblin that stabbed you?
No. What of our players? Is it Hat?
Hat.
Yeah.
I'd like to say before I go down. I'd like to say, Hat, don't forget the bunny.
I got you.
The little girl screams out in the corner as she sees somebody get cut down.
Yeah.
Sir Gok steps forward, the hobgoblin, and he is
Hi,
going
Donald
to
Trump, Tyler.
attack Hat. He doesn't have any allies by him, so he doesn't get his martial advantage. Be happy for that much. Where are you? Sir Gok. There you are. So, plus 3 to hit, D10 plus 1. Alright, Hat, does 16 hit you?
It does not because I have my shield up.
Nice! So he misses. This goblin back here, he's just going to start grabbing a bunch of stuff that was in the altar space. Like, looks like pieces of gold things. This goblin over here is going to step over, and he pulls out, like, a literal wand. Like, this goblin has magic. And he fires off
Unfortunate.
Kill him.
an eldritch blast.
Ah, I don't like that.
I need to actually pull up his stat again. Plus 1 to hit D10, so he doesn't do great, but... Oh my god.
Oh shit.
Oof. I think I saw a second win.
Ooh.
Oh, we got lucky. Hat takes 3 damage.
Down to 6, I think.
6. Yeah.
Oh man, that could have been bad. That could have been up to 20 damage.
Oh.
My god. Alright, so Hat, you're in a very bad spot. What do you do?
Damn.
I am in a very bad spot.
Oh, this
I think it's,
goblin, after doing that, will step back into the corner.
I think it might be second win time. Get some hit points so I can go another round.
A second win.
Oh, it is bonus action. How
Yep.
about that? All right. On to 10. Take it.
So you're max HP.
And so that'll put me past my max, so I'll just be at max.
Yep.
Cool. Sweet.
Not bad.
That means I can still hit him.
Hit him.
Try to shove him back.
Of him, you think? Because I could.
So we're stuck in a hall, and at
Oh,
the moment,
yeah.
I won't be able to do anything, and
need a ranger
neither will
attack.
Petra.
Then
I don't have it. Well, I do have a javelin.
Yeah,
Well, I can still move.
you'd have to basically javelin over.
First of all, I can still move.
You can't move through his
You
space.
can't
he's
move
blocking
through
the
enemy
road.
squares. Yeah.
Matter cannot be neither created nor destroyed.
I thought it's treated as difficult terrain.
Pretty sure it's.
Well, either way, I'm going to start by rolling my longsword attack one-handed. Oh, there it is.
You can move through a non-hostile creature space, but Yeah, you cannot move through a hostile feature space.
Okay.
Alright, so... Alright. Oh my gosh. I just saw that. Excellent, man. Double that dice
Yes,
damage.
so 12 total slashing damage. Yeah.
Sweet. Alright, so Serga, what is his max? Alright, so as he comes in and tries to slash at you and he missed. You take that opening and it's wide open. How do you kill this thing?
Wait, what?
He doesn't have a lot of HP.
Holy
Booyah.
shit!
So, just the
Level one,
just
man.
classic double pits to chesty, just right across with the long sword and drop him.
Absolutely. Man. And it
That
just,
was unexpected.
and he drops to a knee, looks at you, and has a moment of like respect in his eye as he falls over.
Old
Give
guys
him a
roll.
warrior's death.
And I'm gonna charge in and confront the goblin with the wand.
Excellent.
You squeeze around him, sitting on his knees still. I dig it.
Pardon me, excuse me. Just go die over there, thank you.
Come on, be
Over there,
convenient.
if you will. The corpses are getting in my nail polish.
All right. I think it's Petra's turn then. Yeah.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20. See
Laura is down.
who the remaining guys here.
Oh yeah. That's unfortunate. She's our healer.
Does anybody have a healing potion?
You know
I
I
do.
did.
I have one.
Good.
Oh, you do have
Okay.
one?
Yes.
You should use that on our friend.
No, in this crew, I knew we're gonna need extra.
That's fair.
Yeah. Wow, that's cool.
Gonna cast poison spray on this guy here.
Which one? One.
Can't-
Which one?
This guy here.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Put yourself back. So that guy in the corner, he literally has like a golden knife and a golden cup in his hands, and it looks like he's reaching out for a golden incense burner. So you go to poison spray him. He needs to make a
Yeah.
save.
Constitution.
Con. Okay, that's not going to be good for him.
Here we
Goblins
go.
have a straight D20 roll. 13. Does that make it?
Petra, what's your spell save DC?
13's a save. He saves exactly.
Ah.
Oh, that's a bummer.
So this poison sprays across him, but he holds up that golden cup, and it hits the cup and just goes a little bit all over the statue next to him, the one in the back corner.
That doesn't want to work today.
Yeah.
All right.
After that is a brick.
It's moi. So I get up to the guy, and
He did.
does his sword look fancier than mine, though?
It's a standard-looking longsword.
Okay.
Yours
In
is
that case,
bigger.
I'm gonna. Yeah, it is. In that case, I'm gonna kick him to the side.
Yep.
And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I want to get right up on that caster.
Cool.
And
Absolutely.
I want to stab him in the fucking face while I rage.
Ah!
Rage.
Rage!
7 plus 5 is 12.
That's probably gonna do it. Let me double check him. No, it's
Oh.
not. So
Bummer.
as your sword comes down, it catches across his cloak, and he just dodges a little quicker than most goblins you'd expect.
I will eat you.
All right. So after Brick is Lore. Lore, make me a death saving throw.
Alrighty.
That's one save.
Oh!
Okay. Alright, after lore is goblins. So the goblin over here is going to step there. This goblin in the corner is going to... take his action to disengage. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He goes between your legs, Petra, and dodges down the hallway and starts turning the corner. So this goblin will attack Petra.
Do we hear a distinct...
No, because he's too light.
Oh. Okay. That's okay, we've got a friend outside that can take care of him.
Does 11 hit you, Petra? Probably not.
Let me look at the sheet. Scroll all the way up.
I don't think
Nope.
it would.
Armor class 14.
And then here's an attack from the goblin on the bottom corner here against Hat.
Oh, no.
21 to hit.
There's a goblin down there?
Yes.
Yeah,
Right
right here.
No, I don't see it.
Huh. Well, I see it.
About? Here, I'll move him. I'll move him back. You see him?
That's weird.
No.
I can see it. That's odd.
You don't see him?
Nope.
Okay, well, let me copy and paste a new guy in there. There, you
There
see
he
this
is.
guy.
Yeah.
Alright, there
For
we
some
go.
reason, you couldn't see the guy. I'm sorry, man.
Yeah, no, that was weird. I
That's
was
an off glitch.
I thought I was safe. I was like, I got nobody on my back. I'll be fine. No.
Alright, so 6 plus 2 damage on Hat. 6 damage to Hat.
Okay.
And then the caster dude up here
Yeah.
is going to make an attack on Hat as well.
Oh no.
With
Wait,
his
hold on.
Wand of Eldritch
Hold on.
Blast at 11, miss.
Wait a minute. Hat, weren't you already at 6 hit points? Doesn't that take you
No.
to 0?
No, he hit,
I used
yeah.
second one.
Oh, second wind, excuse me.
Yep. So they went. Hat. Retaliation time. It's your turn.
Yes. All right. So I'm gonna take out the staff teammate or the wand guy.
Alright.
It's a 7. Womp
7. Alright, well that's not going to do anything. Sorry.
Nope.
Okay, so after Hat is Petra.
Okay. Huh. I'm gonna use my Eldritch Blast on this goblin here. Not sure if I can click on him. The one's practically on top of Lore here. And attack him.
Yeah. Okay, go for it. That is going to miss, unfortunately. So after Petra is Brick. And Petra, you can move a little bit if you want, but you have to stay within melee of that goblin, or you can take attack of opportunity.
Is there another goblin I don't see?
There's 2 goblins. No, 3. 2 plus Lupo.
There's one here,
Do you see that
one
one?
here, and one here.
Okay.
I don't see one over here.
Oh, shoot.
That's weird.
Oh, you don't?
Okay. Let's see if I can fix that for you.
It's okay. I'll take that guy. You can take the other ones.
I'll delete that one.
Okay.
Copy and
You're-
paste. There, can you see him now?
There we go. Yeah.
So you see
You
this
are
guy, you
down,
see
though.
this guy, you see that guy, and then you see there's one way down here.
Yes.
Cool. Why did it do that? I'm so sorry about that.
I have no idea.
It's weird.
That's the first time I've ever seen it do that.
Anyway. So what did Petra do in her last move?
She tried to Eldritch Blast,
missed.
but it missed.
Okay. Anyway. So it is good old Brick's turn to do some damage. Oof, raging.
Oh, there it
Natural
is.
20.
Okay.
Let's make some meat salad.
You mean chili?
4d6. 14 points plus 3, 17 points of damage. Actually, plus 2 because I'm raging. So 19 points of damage to the spellcaster. Is he still up?
Yes.
Oh no, he's not. Please describe to me the awful poor death of Lupo the Goblin. The priest of Lugubliet.
I come in with my well, actually, can I do a thing?
You can do a thing.
Can I lift him up on my sword and fling him at another goblin?
Absolutely.
Yes. Do you want me to do a strength check or something? An athletics check? Or do I just do it?
Just give me a fling, and roll with a d20
Okay.
athletics. Yeah. I want to see what happens.
Plus 5, 16.
All right. Which one are you tossing him at?
I'm tossing him at this one.
Cool. So
I figure
Lupo hits the wall behind him, basically knocking that goblin prone for a moment.
and I just roar at that one.
This goblin is prone right now.
Which means advantage can be had.
That nat 20,
Except-
I'll allow that. That's great.
Except Lore is down, and
Lore
then
is
it's
still
the
down.
goblins. So it just matter.
Lore, give us a death save.
Okay.
Natural 20 right here.
Here we go. Up with 1. We got this.
I'm not even asking for a natural 20. I'm just
There we
asking
go,
for double
11.
digits.
That's 2 saves.
Yes. Okay.
So you're not dead yet.
Yay!
That's my life motto right there.
Boom.
Right. Well, after Lore, it's the goblin's turn. This goblin gets up.
Fight me!
Petra's right in front of him. So this goblin down the hall books it. Actually, will actually be gone. So this guy right here is basically no longer part of the fight. He ran.
Unknown to us, but I'm sure that Thorn has him.
I hope so.
Yeah, we'll see in a sec. So first we needed to make an attack against Petra as that goblin gets up to make his attack. D20 plus 4. 20 to hit Petra, so
Oh.
D6 plus 2. Petra will take 5 damage. And then he's going to nimble escape, and 1, 2, 3, 4. He's going to go down to here. This goblin is right here with Hat doing a similar thing. 18 to hit Hat.
And
No, it hits. Darn it. A plus 4. Holy cow.
6 damage to Hat. Hat is
That's it.
down.
I'm at 0. No.
No.
Fuck.
if I may say here, since he actually took damage on me, or actually inflict damage on me,
Ooh,
I try to retaliate with Hellish Rebuke.
yes,
Hey,
please.
there you go.
Yes, please. So before he leaves, you hellish rebuke him. He needs to make a dex save.
Dexterity save.
I believe he's got a plus 2 to those. Let me double check him. Yes.
There you go.
11. He does not save.
Yes!
So,
Takes 2d10 damage.
oh my
Oh,
god.
here we go. Roll high, baby.
Kill him.
Roll high, no whammies.
No whammies.
10.
Yes!
So, as that goblin stabs you, suddenly the flames lick out of your blood and just go up his arm.
Oh,
and up into his shoulder, and the goblin screams as he can't let go of the sword, and slowly burns, and then falls to the ground.
Fuck yeah.
Okay, you know what?
The
Part of me is
sword's
like,
still held up.
the other part of me is like, they took a child,
Can
so
I,
it's
can I add a little bit
crispy.
of flavor to this scene?
Please. I want to hear your flavor.
As the flames start to reach up and consume him, and said, "You want to wield power like mine? You want to taste the fire? The price is high. The flames are sweet."
Oh, I love that. Ooh, I got
Actual
chills.
quotation here from the script here.
damn
Very nice.
I like it.
nice.
That's tasty.
That is tasty.
Alright, so then this other goblin, after attacking Hat and knocking him down, is going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's going to stop there with this nimble escape. Well, he didn't have to do a nimble escape because there's nobody to attack him. Alright, so Hat is up. I need a death save
Coming your way.
on nat 20. That's one fail.
Oh, death.
Alright, so after Hat is Petra. There's
Petra.
a goblin running down the hallway.
You also have 2 party members down and you have a healing potion.
It's okay, I'll come back up.
I take one final shot of Eldritch Blast and I say, "Hey, stuff. If this doesn't work, I'm gonna have to have a long talk with my employers." At least the demon ones.
So you give a healing potion to... Wait. What are you doing with this?
She did Eldritch Blast at the goblin
And it
running down
sucks.
the hall.
Alright, so you're over here. Got it. That is a miss.
Arg.
So do you want to stay right here looking down the hallway, or do you want to step aside?
I'm gonna stay close to our friends here. We're gonna try to heal them next.
Excellent. Alright, so after that, Thorn actually is outside. He sees the goblin coming out. 2 longbow shots, +4. Your D8's +2. One and 2.
Oh, hell yeah.
Both
He's got him.
hit.
Oof.
2d8 plus
Tasty
4 damage, and 2 arrows for 11 damage.
There you
Drop
go.
that
Down.
goblin as he runs out the front door, holding the gold.
Still pretty good.
Love it.
That's
All
some
right.
tasty gold right there.
That's some
Healthy.
tasty gold.
So,
So
it's
next
my turn now, right?
is Brick. Aren't you glad you left Thorn out there?
I yell, "No survivors!" and I run after the goblin running down the hall.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna try to sink my blade into him.
Go for it.
Okay.
11 plus 5
That's gonna
is
hit.
16. 2d6 plus 5 because I'm raging.
Shnikes, shnikes.
That's gonna do it. That's 12 points of damage.
How do you end the fight? Describe to us the final breath of this goblin.
Can I lop his fucking leg off and then choke him out the rest of the way?
You lop his leg off, he hits the ground, and then you just pick him up by his neck and hold him aloft until he stops wiggling. You're not sure if it was because of lack of breath or lack of blood.
Should I be concerned?
You're dead. You can't talk. Dead
No,
men tell
I
no
mean,
tales.
as a girlfriend.
No, you're fine.
Alright, so after that is Lore. Lore, give me a death save.
Woo-hoo! Okay.
Success. Come on.
I have a life within my.
Not a
That
success.
is a failure.
Oh,
2 saves and a fail. Alright. After Lore is Hat.
Coming up.
statistically our
There's
concern.
this nat 20 we've all been waiting for.
Oh yeah.
Come on.
Show me it. No.
Another fail.
Two
But
two
hey,
fails.
it wasn't a nat 1. It wasn't a nat 1. So
Oof.
we have a chance that somebody can stabilize you.
Somebody's gotta come stabilize me.
Petra, pick your friend. Do you want to try to stabilize Lore or Hat?
The hat. Do hat.
And I'll reach Hat and give him my potion.
Or you yeah.
Perfect. So, Hat, 2d4 plus 2. Six.
6 points.
So, Hat is at 6 HP.
And I'm gonna run up and I'm gonna use a medicine kit on
You have
a healer's kit rather.
Do you have a healer's kit?
It says so in my inventory.
Oh.
A healer's kit on lore. I need a medicine check, right, to stabilize him?
You would need a medicine check normally. A healer's kit, you do not need to make a check. You just use it.
Okay, so you're stabilized. You're up with 1.
And your healer's kit had 10 uses, now it has 9.
Can I use a bonus action?
You can make a mumbled speech, but you can't. You're at 0 HP and you're kind of unconscious.
Yeah, can I just say something? That's all I.
You can say something.
Because I know the girl was traumatized when I fell to the ground. She was really freaked out by that. I'd like to look up at her and be like, "What? What are you crying for? Do I look like a guy who dies?" And I'd like to kind of brush off all of my pain and be like, "I'm fine. Don't even worry about it."
Give me a
Make her feel
performance check.
Okay.
Because right now, you are Wesley in...
Ooh, that's +5. So 21.
Nice.
Perfect. So, in Princess Bride, where Wesley is on the bed and can't get up?
Yes.
You're that right now.
Okay.
You're totally making you're fine, but you can't move. You're at 0.
I would like to permanently ingrain in this campaign me looking at a small horrified child in the eyes and saying, "Do I look like a man who dies?" I'd like that to be ingrained.
So
Alright. So now...
what? So our friends are injured and prone. Can I walk over to the cage as I drop out of rage and try to get it open?
And it comes open quite easily, especially considering it's the barbarian ripping it open.
Yeah, it does.
Awesome.
I
And this
pick
little
up the
girl cowering in the corner. As soon as the cage opens, she looks up at you.
the bunny.
Takes,
Give me the bunny.
you take the bunny.
And I hand it to the little girl.
She grabs it and then just kind of hugs onto your arm. Won't let go of your arm.
Ooh. Don't worry, you'll be alright. You're fine.
You're getting
We're
more
gonna bring you
cockney by the
back to your mom and dad.
You're almost offensively cockney.
Huh? No, I was trying to comfort her.
No, I'm saying your accent. It's so bad.
Oh yeah, I know.
It's like Dick Van Dyke bad.
It's not Cockney. It's Grog Strongjaw.
Ooh.
Stonejaw rather. Anyway,
Strong jaw.
well, I don't know what this place is. Could I, with the intelligence that I have, could I understand that this is a place of reverence to something?
Yeah, there's
Don't
a
usually
statue.
carve.
It looks
Yeah.
like a tomb.
Yeah, so I would look around and be like, we should probably clean this place up a bit.
There's actually a
leave
torch
the
on one of the
dead.
walls, so that's why
Maybe-
there was no disadvantages on this.
Oh, okay. Maybe only leave the dead bodies that are supposed to be in here, not the goblins and the hobgoblin or whatever he was. Bugbear, hirsute gentleman.
So now you're taking a moment to really start taking it in. You see that the statue up right here on this plinth looks like some sort of elf in armor. It's just a carving of it, but it looks like the goblins have painted a mustache on him and
Right.
some obvious words that look like they're it's probably rude in goblin.
That's funny.
There's incense
Are
burning
we
in the.
half offended by this?
There's little bits of incense burning here and there. You see a few skulls and such. It looks like they were preparing some sort of ritual. And as the smoke is slowly clearing, as the incense is burning out,
These.
you can see that the ceiling above, up in through the hillside, opens up to the full moon above.
Hello. Well,
No.
we should really clean this place up.
Perhaps after we deliver the child to her parents.
Vengeful spirits and all that.
The little girl, she keeps pointing over to the corner of the room, the far corner where there's nothing at.
What is it, little one?
I'll go
She
take a
points
look
and
at that
points.
corner.
Right?
So I would,
Investigation.
if this is possible, I would like to claim this child not as my own, because I know she's very attracted to the brick. I'd like to claim us as the fathers, the impromptu fathers of this child, and I would like to
Hey,
comfort her as well.
She has parents. She's not an
That's why I
orphan.
said
Can't keep her.
impromptu.
I thought you wanted to just half
I
orphan her.
know.
Now you want a full orphan her.
I just want
I
to
say we
like
take her back to
10
town.
minutes before I give her back.
So, Hat,
Hold her for like 10
you
minutes.
see that in this corner, it looks like there's some scraping of some form, as it looks like the wall might actually pull away, like perhaps a secret door. Do you want to open said door?
Yes.
The door slides open, and you see what looks like a hallway leading to a room with sarcophagi,
Oh,
tombs.
boy.
There's 7 tombs, and in the corners, lit by the torch that is on the wall behind you, you can see, lit, shining down in the hallway. There are 2 treasure chests in the corners.
I
I
want to go loot the treasure chest.
No! No, wait, no. No.
Do you want to
Leave.
loot the treasure chests?
No, I'm gonna
Yeah.
pass the. I'm gonna pass the
Leave.
word along, guys. You guys gotta see this.
Leave.
Secret tunnel.
Alright, anyway. I'm gonna come to like right here to be able to look down, but I'm gonna keep the kid like right at my hip.
Alright.
Can I be?
We should probably leave those alone. Don't get me wrong, I love treasure as much as the next person, but
It's
So
best
I
we
would
return her
Coffin.
after we've recovered and she's back home.
One more time, Jamie.
So best we come here after we've recovered and she is back home.
Okay, so
Yeah,
not to
babes,
totally disregard that, but I'd like to lean down really close to the kid like you talked to.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd like to lean down next to the kid and then look at her. And be like,
rude.
do you want to go through the secret tunnel?
She just shakes her head. No.
No.
Very,
Okay, that's
very much
okay.
like she looks scared.
You look scared. Is there any persuasion attempt I can do to make her less scared? Or is she like?
I kneel down before the child and say, "Hey, how about we come? How we head home to your parents? I'm sure they're very worried about you."
She nods.
I agree.
They are. They are very worried about me.
We're your new parents.
Oh, no.
Call me
before,
Daddy.
before we leave, I'd like to take my water skin, which I assume has water in it, and clothes, which I assume has a shirt that I never wear, and wipe off the mustache on the statue and the thing on the ground,
Just smudge through it.
if I could, just because,
Yeah.
that's very disrespectful.
Excellent. Even though I'm a half orc, I want to ignore this and take the costume in my inventory and let the I'm
Half elf.
Yes, half elf. I'm sorry, I'm going into the other campaign. I like to take the costume that I have, and no matter what it is, I don't care what it is, have this little girl dress up in it to hopefully make her feel better.
So you
Ask
guys
her if
get
she
the
wants
Wand
to.
of Eldritch Blast from the
Ooh.
one goblin.
I think that can go down to our warlock.
That golden cup, knife, and incense burner, also has a chalice and a
Oh,
censer.
Oh,
They are
oh.
worth 150 gold, 60 gold, and 120 gold, respectively. If you
I
can
would
find
like
a
to-
good buyer.
I would like the fancy cup, please.
If you choose to not go into that final tomb, you may exit, and we'll.
I think we should go into the final tomb because you know the road untraveled is the sight unseen. So let's go.
We have a child with us. We should probably take him back to a family. We
No,
can
but
always
you
come back. This was
We can always
obviously
come
an
back, but you know
open
what? She
tomb.
can't always come back. You know, when she's 25, she's not going to say, like I did as a child. She's not going to be like, oh, I remember going to Stonehenge and having my dad yell at me for not appreciating it. So we should take her to Stonehenge and yell at her for not appreciating it. Let's go through the tunnel.
That sounds like a horrible idea. Let's go back to the village.
What's the consensus?
Back to the village.
I
To the
hear.
village.
I hear two
Jamie, what
villages.
do you say?
What do you say, Jamie?
I've been saying village the whole time.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Or you are outvoted,
So hard I'm outvoted.
unless you want to just go in there by yourself. Then good freaking
I don't
luck.
want to start the party. I want to calm this kid down
All right.
with my nice little schwab instrument.
So you exit out.
Yes.
Thorn is
Nice.
there. The dead goblin's there with the golden cup and such.
But I don't let her
Which-
know that's a dead
which-
goblin.
Oh,
Which-
she sees the pile of goblins on the way out.
Oh,
Those
She-
are goblins.
I
Those
would,
She
I
had-
would be like,
are
here, Laura, you man
She
the
kicks one or
child.
two.
I stay slower so that I can cut off the ears without the child seeing.
While you're cutting off the ears, I'd like to go up close to the child, and all she sees is like, "Baby shark, do 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 do." Like that's all I want her to see.
Yeah, a children's song. Yeah.
So that's gonna be 15 goblins and one hobgoblin, which is not a goblin. So
It's goblinoid though, right?
You'll never know.
it's got orange skin instead of green skin.
They'll
Anyway.
never know.
I would like to rend the head from the shoulders.
Absolutely. That's why he would want it.
Anyway.
So, if you don't stop her, Remy will kick a goblin on the way out.
I wouldn't.
Yeah, the girl.
When she
There
gets
you
out,
go.
when you get outside, Thorn sees her. She gives your arm one last squeeze, Brick, and then goes over to Thorn and grabs him around the waist. He picks her up and he helps get on the horse.
Oh, I'm just so happy she's safe now. And he starts tearing up again.
And as you go riding off, the moon slowly
Oh, bad sign,
has
bad
an
sign.
eclipse and turns blood red. And that crypt that you were left behind, you hear echoes of voices in the mist. And a fog slowly settles behind you
Dude.
as you make your way back to Evermist.
I would hope that they are not swearing at us and they are instead thanking us for cleaning up their tomb. But that's alright. Hey, ancestors are dangerous.
So, everybody would have leveled up from this, and this is where the adventure would end, and Lost Mine of Phandelver, the starter kit, would begin with an extra level up. How'd you guys like that?
That was great.
Loved it.
I did a little
Fantastic.
DM adjustment to work with the fact that you guys are experienced and deserved a slightly higher challenge.
No, I do appreciate that.
I got 2 of you down to death saves at a significant point. I felt that was a pretty good balance.
I think so. It was pretty good. We threw ourselves into some situations just to demonstrate, which is important.
Yeah. And actually, I kind of like that you didn't do the final tomb, just because it's like, hey, sometimes you need to pass some stuff up because desecrating a tomb isn't always needed.
We don't always need to defile the dead.
No.
No, my
Unless
I
only
might be a
Good job.
barbarian, but I'm not a murder hobo.
Yeah, the treasure chests were decoys full of sand. There was a magic sword. But
There was
too
what?
late. Magic sword.
Why do we do magic
It's
sword?
never too late. Dude, so like if we come back, is it sealed up?
That would be for a different story, but possibly.
A story for another day. Very well.
My only criticism for the whole one shot, was that the child liked the brick more than he liked lore.
The brick is fantastic. Everyone likes brick.
But my only character flaw is you're a sucker for a pretty face, and if you feel like that's not for the adorable cherub face of a 7-year-old girl, like I wouldn't just die for that 7-year-old girl.
But
my
The
my
brick.
flaw was
came in there, beat a goblin with a goblin.
yeah.
I
Sure.
thought
And then
I was
the
like,
sword.
"Kid, do I
He
look like
opened
a
the cage.
kid, guys?"
and I aggressively asked for a stuffed rabbit to give to her.
You picked it from my dead body.
Hey, you were alive. You were just on the
My-
ground.
You're-
Mostly dead body.
But yeah, my flaw was there's no room for caution in a life lived to the fullest. So I think I played to that pretty well.
What about you, James and Jamie? What were your flaws?
My flaw was you'd rather eat your armor than admit you were wrong.
Honestly,
Damn.
sounds about
Wow.
right for a
That sounds
hat.
about right.
Yeah.
For hat, yeah.
I would
What about-
say my character's flaw would be feels like she has to be responsible for everybody. Hey, she takes too much on herself and doesn't quite trust others, and yet here her magic has not been the greatest. So you guys have been doing most of the actual battling, killing, and so
Well, but you know
kind
what?
of need to depend on others. Hers when and magic doesn't always work.
Yeah, but that's an important lesson to learn too.
She's lived her life as a hermit, so she's kind of hard to open up without making dirty deals.
That's fair.
Open up at a personal level.
All right.
Awesome. That was fantastic.
It was. It was really
that
fun.
went really well.
And that was just kind of like
We've moved
click it
a
together,
small
click it
child.
together, click it together. I was building maps and finding the NPCs while we're talking, while we're playing.
We did
Right.
really well.
That was kind of fun
Oh yeah.
to like
That's
really make
right.
it flow. I got the music up real fast. And
You
I
did
enjoyed
really
it.
well.
that was what, 7 maps?
That was really
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, pretty much. The village.
15 characters. I had 3 handouts. You didn't get to meet the tomb skeletons. Here's what they look
You
like.
know what? I'm okay with
Oh,
that.
hate that.
And
Don't
then,
even like it a little bit.
here's the magic sword that you did not get to see.
Yikes. The Horde sword, you know what? As a minimalist, I don't like that.
It is like extra damage, I think, against orcs and such.
Is it a long sword or a great sword?
Let me actually look at that. I don't remember. Let's see. Horde sword.
Yeah, more proficient in simple weapons anyway.
+2 bonus to attack and damage against orcs, half-orcs, orogs. Long sword.
Okay, that's fine.
And it glows an ochre color, which is like a
green?
mustardy yellow.
Oh, excuse me.
Jimmy can't see that color.
Sorry,
Yeah, I'm colorblind, everyone. Hi.
That was the color of the jacket I was wearing yesterday that you said was yellow, and I said no, and then I felt really bad.
Anyway, this was a lot of fun.
Should we, before
I-
we go, do an intro to us as players instead of us as characters?
Yeah, I think we could do that.
Uh-oh. Talk about ourselves time.
Okay, so I do a lot of this. So we can do, hi, my name is X. I am X age.
Well,
Optional,
just do
I
it.
work at X. And then I like X and X. So it could be, hi, my name is Lacey. I'm 22 years old. I work in the publishing industry. I love reading and writing. That is my generic go on,
Exactly.
you know.
Don't say the literal location you work, of course.
Hi, I work
Maybe
at
city.
Publishing LLC.
No,
The
not
mar-
city even. Just
or
like I
department.
work as this job or that I'm interested in this thing, whichever you prefer.
Sure.
So whoever wants to go next can do that.
I think
So
you just
let's-
volunteered.
Okay.
Let's start.
Hi, I'm Jimmy. I
Wait, one more time, because I talked a little too soon. I'm sorry, I do a lot of video editing for my work. Do it one more time.
Hi, I'm Jimmy. I'm a one of the 3 DMs that helps run our little operation here. I am an in-home caregiver, and my current obsessions are D&D, obviously, and the show Hannibal on Netflix.
All right. How about Jamie?
Hello, I am Jamie. Hey, if this does get online, and some of you may know me as J-Gal Dragonborn on DeviantArt.
Hey, there you go.
I work as a kitchen assistant and had a little cafe and a golf course. Hers, which is basically, if our crew was a band, I'd be the drummer. Everyone gets the glory, and I do most of the work. I got roped into D&D thanks to our DM here, and been enjoying it. Surprisingly, don't have as many characters as Jimmy does, but
No one has many characters.
Nobody
as
does.
me.
Nobody does.
but the ones I do have I try to improve and enjoy. Hey, with every game.
There we go.
James?
Greetings, fellow programs. My name is James. I'm one of the other three DMs, the East County Dungeons and Dragons. When you come sit at our table, we want to make sure that you know that you are awesome, and that this is one of the best games in the world. And if I were to leave with some parting words, it would be this: Han absolutely shot first.
Oh yes!
Really?
Stir it up. I'm excited to see the comments on this.
I don't know. We all got to start somewhere, right?
And, I'm Jason. I'm the brother-in-law to Jamie, and forever DM usually. I DM way too much, and I am obsessed way too much with everything D&D. I'm an IT guy. I currently am working from home like everybody else, but this is my literal office in a shed in my backyard.
In a man cave in the backyard.
Yeah, okay. I
Well,
got
like a heat
3D
shed.
printer over there. 3D printer over there.
Hey.
Monitor, laptop.
His evil lair in an undisclosed location. Does that sound better?
Yeah.
Until you hear the chickens in the background.
Hidden within the fires of Mount Doom.
Ring.
One ring's got nothing on it. Anyway.
All right, boys. What are we thinking here?
Well, first of all, I think we should all sign off. Ready?
Wait,
One,
should
two.
you have me
3.
go? I haven't gone yet.
You did. You
No,
just
you
went.
went first.
You did first.
Wait,
You want to
no,
hop in
No,
twice?
she did a
Go
demo
ahead.
version.
First takes.
She did a
Lacey.
demo
This is First
version.
takes.
No, that was a demo. It's something that I was doing work.
Oh,
Lacey.
sorry.
Your turn.
I'm
Go ahead.
sorry. That was supposed to be an example. I'm so sorry.
Lacey, do yours.
I
Go
don't,
for it, girl.
I don't normally talk like this all the time. But Hi, I'm Lacey. I'm the baby of the group. I work in the publishing industry and the marketing industry. I have gotten into D&D mostly because Jimmy himself, but I've learned that, through the years that I actually truly love it and I'm truly a nerd at heart. Anything about this industry, about being creative, about expressing yourself, I am absolutely all about. So that's me. Okay. That burned.
Also, her and I are dating, just to be clear.
Yeah.
Oh,
Gross.
she's taken.
When are you going to put a ring on that?
Yeah. When are you gonna put a ring on that?
We don't want to go into this.
Gotta go.
Let's wrap this bad boy up.
On that note, good night. It's
Auf Wiedersehen.
Good night to my favorite people.
Aloha.
Happy trails.
Ah.
and
And scene.
And out.
Nice, guys.